popping spots and one bombs, getting told off for shagging your mum, combining a scouser and a girl from Birmingham. You can tune in, hear what they have to say. It might be smoking weed, might be some weird role play. You can caption you upload every Monday, so prepare to laugh till you cry and your belly aches. Yeah, you wanna know what's the story? Paul and Laurie. Paul and Laurie.
Hi.
Hello.
We were waiting for that then. It was being weird. We didn't know. Come on, you do it.
Do what? Welcome. Welcome again, 2 years later, to What's the Story, Paul and Laurie.
Cheers.
I never thought we would be here again.
No. Why?
Don't know. Because I think, just so busy, aren't we?
Been very busy.
So busy.
Rudy's fiddling with the camera.
Yeah.
For some reason you've shifted that way.
Why?
I don't know.
It's you. Aggressive.
Oh, what do you mean? Why is the door open, Rudy? See,
Sorry.
See, now the kitchen is not the normal place, is it? I
No.
know if any of you were fans from...
Well, we did the first one in here.
we did the first one here. We done the last one in here.
Stay still, Rudy.
Sake.
Fuck's sake,
Not
man.
about you, Rudy.
Jesus Christ, he's so desperate to get
It's
involved.
not What's the Story, Paul, Laurie and Rudy, is it?
I mean... Anyway, he's got his own camera now and he thinks he's fucking...
He's got a Rudy cam. Let's see Rudy cam.
Hello.
Well, get back in your box. If you don't know who Rudy is my right-hand man / tour manager / driver / security guard / cameraman /
Jack of all trades.
jack of all trades / shoulder to cry on / I don't know. Do
Shoulder
everything
to
for-
cry on.
Sometimes,
Aw.
yeah. Sometimes.
Really?
Sometimes when you're doing me head in.
When I'm doing your heading, you can fuck off.
See, I can't talk to you.
I
You get
get you
aggressive.
crying. Don't call me aggressive, because I'm not.
Don't you
Well,
call me
right,
aggressive.
Can I just say, right? Do you know what? One of the reasons why we stopped doing this podcast, obviously because we're very busy, but also because the last time we tried to do one, right, Paul had a proper bitch fit, right, about the
Why are you going to
computer,
start the podcast with negative shit?
about the computer, and just was like, I can't do it anymore. And then we just never done it then, did we?
No, it's too much pressure.
Too much stress.
The technical side of it is very
I
difficult.
felt like you regressed today from the moment you woke up. Like, Paul's not an aggressive man, right? He's just not. But occasionally he does get moody. And it's always if there's a lot of pressure on him. So this morning woke up, right? And he just got really focused and pissed off about... Because Paul leaves stuff on the floor, yeah, and I can't bear stuff on the floor, so I have to put it all in one corner.
No, you don't put it in a corner, do you? Where do you put it?
Yes.
Where do you put? No, where do you put it?
At the end of the bed.
No, in the dark room. I've got a big bed, and it's not the biggest room, so there's like
It's
a
too big
foot
for
of
the
gap. So because she makes me sleep on the other side because she's a fucking psychopath, right? So she then blocks at bed height every item of clothing and bag that she's brought. She stuffs it into one place. So basically, effectively, if you've seen the film 300, she builds 300 Spartans between me and the toilet, turns the light off. So we were out last night, I was fucking bladdered, and halfway through the night, and I fucking broke my neck because I'm trying to fucking tackle a hurdle like fucking
bed.
Carl Lewis.
Crawl over the bed.
I can't crawl over the bed because your big
Are you
fucking
sure?
legs
You
are in
don't
it.
need to shout, we've got a microphone.
Your big stupid fucking legs are in it.
Can I just say as well, I walked into this house today to this argument. Literally, I walked into this house today to this argument.
Lie.
No, I'm saying it in a very warm way.
You know, I don't
It's
feel
just
like
an
it is a warm way.
observation
Try and
that-
have a beer and chill out.
So, like, but I know something
I felt
today.
like I needed to defend myself.
Something today was a new thing. So he got frustrated about something, which is fine. You're allowed to get frustrated about something, but then you just naturally move on from it. So once you've said, "Look, I don't like this. Don't fucking do it again."
But I have said that.
But no, not
I
fucking.
have.
I don't
No, I've
remember
said-
you saying
exactly,
that.
because you don't remember
Oh,
when I say it
don't
normally.
listen.
You'll
You-
remember it now
you
because I've
probably-
shouted about it.
You probably
Now you'll
mumbled it.
remember about it.
I will remember.
I know,
Do
yeah,
you know
so
why
that's
I'll
what I have to
remember
do.
Because he got me bag and he chucked it across the room. Like a
I have to
little
get it out of the
bitch.
way.
like a
You big
little
stupid
bratty
1970s
fucking
doctor bag.
bitch, didn't you?
It's ironic. Imagine the irony of being killed by a medical
And he threw
bag.
it. And then he said sorry, didn't you, after?
Only because they didn't want to have fucking murder all day.
But all day he's just been dead, like on
But
edge.
I mean, I said sorry because they want to have murder all day, but yeah, we just can't let it go.
No, I'm all right. I just find it funny how you are just. I can just see it in you. I've just noticed it all day.
I didn't want this to be the
You're just
podcast.
on
I didn't
edge.
want this to be the whole
No,
podcast.
it's lovely. It's okay. I'm here for you.
I feel attacked.
I'm here for you. No, I'm saying it with anger. I'm saying it with like light and love. Because sometimes, you know, even though you're the kindest, loveliest person, sometimes even the kindest people get pissed off.
I feel like that's a shit sandwich, though.
A shit sandwich. Why?
I feel like that's like a shit sandwich, innit? Like you say something nice and then you go. But
No, it's okay that you.
A lot of times you are pretty, but sometimes you're an ugly bastard. But you're pretty
mean, that is
sometimes.
true for
That's
me.
a shit sandwich.
Yeah, well, it's
Do you
true.
know what I mean?
But it's true, though, isn't it?
No,
It's reality.
I don't think that is true.
It is. Because sometimes I can scrub up well, but other times I look fucking like a dog.
I don't believe
You know.
it. You think that? I don't think that.
No. I mean, I'm just going to put this out there. At Octagon, right, cunts, yeah. No, I love you really. But Octagon put a picture up of me and Sophie Quickington in on the internet and said, some of our stars that was at the night. Well, I look like, I don't know what I look like, Paul. But my dad tried to say, hi Dad. My dad tried
Ironic.
to say, Laws have put a photo up of you and Sophie Quickington on the thing, and I went, yeah, and I looked bug-eyed. I was like, it's the worst photo of me. But you know what? If I don't laugh about it, I'll cry because it's terrible.
We have to.
So that's an example of me.
We're gonna have to
looking-
talk about that, by the way, because obviously we can't see the comments now, but I imagine people are commenting. If you didn't see, I did get knocked out by Jay Quickenden. I didn't get knocked out or TKO,
I think.
but like fair play to him, and also like I think it's. I've just talked about it on stage for the first time, and I think in a weird way, probably the best outcome for me. Because it is, I've got some funny stuff about it.
Yeah.
Don't know how I'm going to live down getting knocked out by some cunts off the X Factor, but
Yeah, but
Funny.
imagine if he got knocked out.
he was a lot
by
bigger than they told me he
41-year-old
was.
Ginger comedian.
I know.
Imagine.
He didn't.
That
though.
would have. I reckon that would have really hurt him psychologically.
I don't know.
I do.
I mean, I was in good shape.
I'm not saying that you weren't in good shape, but
You're being audible to me tonight.
No, I'm saying he's a lot younger, and you're very talented in lots of areas, aren't you? And Jake's like, you know, he's does TV shows, doesn't he? He's famous for being famous, isn't he?
He's a
You're
singer.
smashing. He's lovely, but you're smashing life, aren't you?
And he's an actor.
You can't. He's an actor. What's he been in?
He's in the Full Monty right now. Like literally probably on stage
Yeah,
right
but
now.
on stage.
That's acting.
I'm not like a film actor though. He gets his cock out.
He doesn't just go out and get his cock
Gets
out.
his abs out.
Yeah,
good at that.
he's got to say lines, isn't it?
I'm not
But
slagging
you
Jake
don't
off.
need
I
to.
like Jake,
I do as well.
but he gets.
Except for when he's punching me in the face.
He gets his, budgie smugglers out and his abs, isn't it?
Mm.
That's it. That's what he's good at.
Oh,
I bet he is. He's nice to look at, isn't he? Jake Quickenden.
he is nice to look at. Like.
Yeah,
His abs are amazing.
yeah. I bet that's why you fucking got knocked out. You're like, oh.
No, I got knocked out because he punched me in the face. Couldn't even see his abs. He hit me dead hard like
But to
loads
be
of time.
fair to you, though, he knew that if you got him on that floor, you would have twisted him up into a pretzel and he'd have looked like a little bitch. Guarantee
Didn't know, did I?
it. He didn't.
I nearly
but-
did.
But you could see that he
Stupid
was
ref.
determined.
By the way, ref separating us. I'm a bit better about that, to be honest.
You what?
The ref separated us.
The ref separated. He did, yeah, I know, because he was hanging on to the edge.
Because he was going to take me down, but that would have been good for me. So he used the keys to turn,
Yeah.
and he was about to take me down. So the ref was
Yeah.
like, "All right, well, I'm not going to let him take him down, but he should have let him take me down because that'd have been in a lot better position for me there. Because I'd have swept him quite easily, I think.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. You win some, you
It was
lose
meant
some.
to happen.
It was a good experience, and I took a lot from it.
And you worked
and I'm in
hard,
good shape.
you worked
Well, I'm not in good
over.
shape now, mate. I have ate so much food this week. It is very good to eat. And what I will say, all these fighters out there, I've got to show massive respect. Like, I've just bumped into Conor Hughes, who fights for the PFO, going into Tesco.
Is
He's
that
three,
in Tesco?
yeah, he's
Oh.
3 weeks out from his fight, and I felt bad because I was walking past him with 3 boxes of mince pies and a crate of beer. I was like, I'm never doing that shit again. That's well hard in the fight. I would fight again. I'd fight again. Fighting's not the problem. I'm just never cutting weight ever again
That
for
was-
anything.
Honestly,
That is fucking
for me,
disgusting.
as your wife, because we're married now. Look at us. I mean,
We've defo said that before on the podcast, haven't we?
No,
Haven't we?
no, we wasn't married. It was like 6 months before our wedding, our last podcast. So we're married now. So we'll get to that. I haven't got my engagement ring, by the way, because Paul sold it. No, it's getting fixed.
Gave it to me on the bed.
Yeah. Okay, it's getting fixed because the diamond come out of it, didn't it? And we've
Yeah.
had it valued,
Yeah.
hopefully.
All the tinfoil came off it.
The white gold rubbed. Hopefully it's worth
Something.
more. We know that it's real, don't we?
Well,
Because Paul got it from Turkey.
it's a
we
real
don't know.
ring.
No, it's a real
Definitely
diamond.
a circle of
It's
metal.
a real diamond.
I got it in Turkey. And
I
I mean,
wonder-
if you've seen me show this year, you kind of know why. I've elaborated the story a little bit. I did, but we bought the ring in Turkey as like a it was a spontaneous thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then yeah, ever since I've been like, it looks legit, and the place we got it from was legit.
It looks legit.
But as much as I don't know fuck all about diamonds, you know what I mean? And you don't want. I just want to live. I just want to live in the bliss, like the blissful ignorance that is a valuable diamond, and not like
I
a bit of
think
glass.
It's supposed to be, but you haggled them down, didn't you? You said haggled
What do you
them
mean I did?
down 4 grand, and now I'm just
So
thinking.
I got it for 50 quid.
50 quid. Good that. Turkey's good, you know.
Turkey is good.
If you got it for 50 quid,
Get all my clothes from there.
I know, yeah.
There's these two. I've talked about this. I make jokes. Like, I got a load of fake tops in Turkey, and I started doing jokes about getting them with my teeth. And I've had to stop wearing them now because these two lads. I think I felt actually. We'll get onto this in a minute because Lolly's been having
I
some
don't know what
fun
he's
with
talking
trolls.
about.
Lolly's been having some fun with trolls lately,
Oh,
but.
I like
These two guys, there was a spell of about 3 months where they were just going mad on my Instagram because I was wearing fake tops. He was like, "He's fucking, we found them out. We found them out." And I was thinking, I'm literally talking about it. I'm talking about it on stage. And they're like, fucking wearing this fake top doesn't even exist. And they were just going, their heads were going, and they were just chatting to each other like I was a member of the Illuminati or something. And I was laughing about it at first, and I had to be like,
People go mad though, don't they?
Yeah.
People get fixated on stuff like that.
I don't give a fuck, mate. It says
No, I don't
Dior with 3 eyes
We've
in it.
got real stuff and we've got fake stuff.
I've only got fake stuff, mate. Except for this t-shirt, this is real.
Real Deadpool.
It's real Deadpool,
I don't
this.
even think it is, you know. That's definitely not real Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Deadpool. That dog's doing my head, excuse me. Rudy,
Yeah.
can you pick them up please? Because the dog's trying to lick the bowl clean.
Sorry, live.
They're relentless, aren't they?
The dogs.
No. The bloody troll people.
Mine aren't too. Well, I get the
No,
odd
you
one.
have got stuff that I don't tell. That I've
Yeah,
not
that's
tattled for years. You've had stuff.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck.
No, I know. Well, neither do I.
Yeah, but
I just find it
yeah, but
interesting.
you know about it. At least I don't know.
Well, I get sent.
This is
people
why I
send
tell
me
you
stuff.
not to tell me. But you get it dead. You can't help but to go. Hey, do you know what Dave said about you? And then you and your Jack and everyone
No,
just
I only
have full
tell you-
fucking phone conversations about it.
I only tell you funny stuff.
Yeah, some of it is funny, like, but I'd rather just not know.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it gives them like
but what,
some
what it is,
validation.
right? My methods are not for everyone. Okay. How I deal with. It's not even a personal thing on me. It's not always a personal thing. It's just things I've noticed over the years, or people that are horrible to people online over the years, like Katie Price, and just loads of people that get horrible things said about them. And you know when you notice in comments and stuff like that, and it really fucks me off when it's other people. Like, I can deal with stuff myself. Like, people can say anything they like about me because I know that I'm a good person. So I know there's no hidden like, oh god, demons there that like, oh, I'm just waiting for someone to out me, because I know I'm a good person. So if someone says something about me or chooses to make stuff up about me and the type of person that I am, I just think, do you know what I mean? Because I'm very secure in myself. But it's the some of the shit that people get, and then how they respond to it is really quite it's heartbreaking. So,
that's why I try not to respond to
I
it.
feel I am a naturally protective person of not just my own family, but just when I see an injustice. Just zoom in now. But you know what I mean? I can't help but do something about it, or do something about it that's not in a like a aggy way. Like, I'd rather deal with stuff with taking the piss, basically.
Yeah, but it doesn't correct the injustice, does
I'm
it?
not saying it corrects it, but it might help people. Just someone who's getting terrored online,
Yeah.
and then they see me taking the piss out of the people that do that,
Yeah.
then it can make them feel like a little bit better about it.
It is kind of. I'm not gonna lie. It is funny out there now. It's become. If you don't know, right? Basically, there's a what's it called?
I don't want to give it like airtime, but like
Okay, well, there's a website where people. It's basically. I didn't know this existed. I thought comment sections and like YouTube and that were bad enough, but apparently there's full websites just
so you can
for
slag
these
people
comment
off.
sections and threads and that. Basically, Reddit for trolls.
Yeah.
And everyone has a page, and you go on, and it's like they make progressively weirder and weirder lies up, and all act like they know, and they've got some like insight into
Yeah, they just.
But Laurie's been doing videos because she saw this and got censored, so she's been doing videos, kind of hinting at what they're saying, but not directly
But
saying
not
it.
direct stuff.
And now they're obviously seeing that. And it's become some weird loop where like they're now responding and they're all getting paranoid going, she's watching us.
Watch it, guys. Watch it. Watch what you put on Laurie's thread, because I'm a bit suspicious. I think they're out to get us, out us, and I'm thinking they're fucking paranoid here because they're seeing.
I think we're
this
having
content.
technical problems here.
Oh, are
I
we?
need to change your mic lead because people are saying that they can't hear you at all.
Oh.
So I'm going to drop my mic out.
Fuck, it's been a great pod so far, Dustin. No one hearing you.
Say a few words, Lars.
Testicles. Get down.
So have you not got any of this from her side?
So how far?
yeah.
How much have they said?
They've only been commenting for the past 2 minutes.
Oh.
Let me just type in now.
I was saying a really heartwarming
It was,
speech
yeah,
then.
that was
Oh,
deep,
can
that.
you hear me now? Hear me now.
Yeah, they can hear you now.
Hear me now.
I feel like it's gone now.
Where did you just get to? Where did you just get to?
Anyway, so Loz has been doing
So I'm
fighting a good fight.
Yeah.
Winning.
But they are very thick at the same time, because I'm like taking the piss out of them being righteous and perfect, right? Because obviously these people that must comment these things are obviously perfect and live perfect lives. So I'm obviously, as my troll character in my reels, I'm taking the piss out of their perfectness, right? And making out that they're perfect. But like, I'm saying things and they're not getting the sarcasm. They're not understanding it, are they? I feel like you're just tasting that wine and enjoying, not listening to me.
Say on the sarcasm. I was deep. I was deep in that one. I was deep. I was just considering what you're saying.
So, yeah, anyway. So that's what I've been doing. But I've got loads of ideas. So I've been doing If Trolls Were Vloggers and just doing funny videos. And I've made little songs as well. You liked my songs, didn't you?
Mm.
You did. And I've got other songs as well. And other ideas for it. You fucking give me my wine, you prick. Don't start this fucking stealing me wine and all that business.
Well, I made a mistake with beer.
Right then.
I just
Who's in
fancy
Rudy?
I fancy the beer, but I made a mistake.
Do you want a whiskey, Paul?
Oh yeah,
No,
come on.
don't. Not a whiskey yet. Not yet. Surely not. Jesus.
Rudy.
You're a bad influence, Rudy.
He's a fucking bad influence on me.
Right, now there's a camera on you while you're drinking whiskey, right? I want to see, like, because no one sees you drink whiskey, and it's 1 minute you're just there with the first glass, and then the next minute you've drank the bottle, and, like, you're absolutely wrecked. So no one ever sees you in between, and it's really fucking, like, quite amazing how you do that. How do you do that? It's like you hypnotise people to not notice you did it in between.
I think it's the Irish blood.
The Irish blood, yeah.
As you said, I'm talented in a lot of areas. Maybe fighting's not one of them, but drinking whiskey is definitely one of them.
You are good at it.
I'm very good at it.
What, the new year, the first new year you had off work?
This is, if anyone wonders, by the way, I'm a simple man. I do like a nice whiskey, and I got a good whiskey for after the fight. But this, it's just the standard Jamies, and I just don't think you can never go wrong with a good old Jameson. I don't think.
No.
I love an Irish whiskey. Think again.
Have you ever seen a picture of the real Jameson? Is he James's son?
Well, I imagine historically, probably, yeah. That's where the name would have come from. Because that's how like Scandinavian names work, innit?
I don't know.
Yeah, so like Bjornsson would be
I just want to know if
Bjornsson.
James had a son.
So you wouldn't like Ben would have been
Benson.
Ben Danielson.
Oh no, not
Yeah.
that. That's his dad's name.
And
he's a
Leah
cunt.
would have been Leah Laurie's daughter.
Laurie's daughter.
Yeah. That's what it would
What
be in like
accent was that?
in Scandinavia.
Laurie's daughter.
Yeah. So any name that ends in son is like probably Scandinavian, isn't it? As far as I understand it, anyway.
But Chugall. So when was he alive then? 1800s, reckon.
Paul, your computer's frozen.
Sorry, guys. Oh, we had a technical difficulty there, trying to search for John Jameson.
Sorry, guys. Teething problems.
You're going to get these, aren't we?
I think it's the beauty of live
It is.
entertainment.
And do you know what, right? One thing I'll give about us is that we're not scared, are we? We're not scared of...
We're not scared of
we're
your
not scared
fucking
of
technical
fucking
problems.
nothing. All right.
Oh, no.
Not
We'll
scared of
get
any of
pissed
your
live on
fucking
YouTube
shite.
and we will fucking all of us shit brag. We don't give a fuck.
But we're not, are we? We're not afraid of, like, just being normal, innit?
Just be normal. Just get your tits out.
Because, like, a lot of podcasts,
Innit?
they have to,
Yeah,
like,
okay.
stop and start and they cut and they do all that bollocks.
Oh, there's none of that editing shit here.
No.
No.
Only when you're, like, mildly racist towards Rudy.
when I'm
that's
pissed
about it.
later.
Or when you're pissed, yeah.
And it won't be mild then. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'll do the eyes, mate.
At least you'll be videoed, and you know, right when Paul gets to a point of pissness, yeah, and it's like, I'll go, fucking hell, do you remember what you said to me last night? And he'll be like, never said that.
You make shit up, though.
Well, now we'll fucking see.
We will
won't
fucking see, yeah.
Because you're going to be an absolute state in a minute,
Yeah. And I'll be able to play it back.
and I'll have everyone here watching you be a cunt.
Just on that note, I'm going to cut to me, and we've got a comment that says, Paul, is that a snide watch?
Yeah.
All of Paul's watches are snide,
Both free. Got this free with me teeth.
not worth anything. Nothing. None of them.
Nah. Looks good, though, doesn't it? Got another one here.
Good.
Look.
He goes like that. He goes like that to pretend
Piece
it's
of shit.
heavy. Heavy.
Bollocks. You can tell, really. You can't tell until you get close, though.
Bang that one, Paul. Show him.
Nah, it's on my arm. Yeah, it's gonna bang that one. Try it, though. But, you know, like, for travelling and that, can't go wrong.
Can't
ya?
go wrong.
Makes
can
your arm green if you wear it for too long, which I found out in Bali.
you? Yeah.
Give me a bit of a rash, but other than that.
Give me a bit of a rap. So we went to Bali on our honeymoon, didn't we?
Shit,
We haven't even spoke about it.
What a place. Was good, that.
It was the best honeymoon I've ever had.
Wasn't the best one I've ever had.
Yes, it was. Liar.
Second best.
No, it wasn't.
First one was Southport.
No. Fuck off.
Didn't have a
Was
first
that your
one.
favourite honeymoon?
Didn't have a That's the only honeymoon I've ever had.
Really? Ah. Well, that's something then, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a first that we both had together.
It was nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We stayed in a place. If you want to see where we stayed, it's on Netflix's World's Greatest Places to Stay or something, isn't it?
most amazing holiday rentals
That's
or
the one.
something like that. The dogs are fighting by the cameras. I swear to God.
Oi!
You want to see one of our dogs, right?
Bad boys.
He's had to be shaved, and he's got a little fucking jumper on.
Come here.
Because he's like,
on, Susie.
I'm fucking freezing.
Come here. Come here.
Look at the state of him. I can't take him seriously. Because he had some matting on his belly, and they've just had to shave him. It's terrible, isn't it? Oh, you're not even that ugly. You're so pretty.
This is
usually.
Cyril, everyone, by the way. Not everyone's seen him.
Look at
Everyone's
his
seen Pablo.
fucking skinny leg.
I called him Cyril, and the name stuck, and everyone laughed at me, and I was like, sick name. And then I took him to the vets, and they shouted Cyril Smith out, and I realised I'd named my dog after a famous nonce.
A politician. Nonce.
What a baby. What a
Oh,
beautiful
the
nonce you are.
baby.
What a baby boy.
He's got a little fox jumper on. We bought him some Christmas jumpers today, didn't we? Because he's going to be absolutely fucking Baltic.
Stop fighting, you two. Stop fighting over
Show
centre.
him Pablo. Do you know what? Right, I seen an old clip of our
Pablo's
podcast.
massive.
Yeah. Do you know how look how light he's gone now? On the other podcast, when we lifted Pablo up, he was proper red, really dark red, and now he's lost all of his colour now.
Stop fighting. Come
He's like got grey hair already.
on. I know, yeah, hasn't he? You old bastard.
So how was your wedding, Paul?
It was very good, you know. Do you know what? I've got to say this, all joking aside, most magical day of my life.
It was.
It was a very good day. You did have me off in the vows.
I did.
Got to say, 1-0 me on the vows there.
Yeah.
Very good, very funny vows. Made everyone laugh in
Apparently
a very
they were
classic.
very narcissistic.
Very
apparently.
Who said that? Who said that?
Just one of the few comments. Very narcissistic vows. Talking about,
What?
I know.
On that forum?
Mad, yeah. I
The
know.
fuck has he even seen your vows?
Well, that little clip that I put out, it must be.
Unless
Unless someone was at my wedding who's writing a comment. Imagine.
They weren't. They were lovely, your vows.
I know they were lovely.
That's horrible, that. That's done
I know, but it's bullshit, and it's all bullshit.
I know, but that's fucking
Apparently,
low,
none of my kids are
There
allowed
should
to
be
live
certain
with me.
things that are off limits, and you shouldn't be able to talk about someone's wedding or the kids.
Do you know what really made me sick? Sorry to go off on this one. But Jake Quickenden, his thing, you know his little boy, Leo, cutest little boy you've ever seen, just posting pictures of him, the little boy with drawing dicks on his head and that. Calling him a little prick.
You've got to be fucking broken in the head
I
to do
know.
that shit, haven't you?
And then they're justifying between themselves why that's okay.
This is how non-scripts find each other. This is how
Isn't
it
it?
is.
They're just basically
The one
gossip
step,
nonsense.
I actually think they're one step down from a non-script, to be honest.
They are.
These non-scripts have got a bit of fucking danger and action about them.
What it is like, well, let me just tell you, the next level to just talking about how ugly someone is or whatever is that these people ring up social services on people, on celebrities, about their kids, ring up NSPCC. So, you know, not NSPCC, RSPCC, about the animals. They fucking ring up people's works, the family's works, and send things to their house. And
Mate.
just good luck if you try and do that to me, because I tell you something, it ain't going to be pretty.
No.
I will gypsy fuck the shit out of all of you, you horrible cunts. Not yous lot,
Do you know we
like just the horrible ones.
I don't know why no one's just hired like a private. Someone must be able to
No,
find
there
them.
is. I'm friends with them now. I'm friends with them on Instagram.
What, you people who find them?
They're trolls unmasked, yeah, and they fuck it. Oh my god, it's so great.
Oh, should we find them?
Well, I don't want to find them. She's good at finding them.
Yeah, we find them, and we'll find them, and then we'll just go and troll them on the sly.
No, because then
We'll make like a
we're the
YouTube
same
series
then.
of it.
No, but she does that. No, she
Oh,
does
is it?
that. That's what she does.
Sick.
So she like puts their pictures up. She says where they live, where they work, everything. She finds them out. She's good. And the people who are talking about me, whoever they are, they've commented and seen that these people are sharing my videos, saying this is the best account at the moment.
That's sick.
I have friends.
But anyway, we had a lovely day.
We had a lovely day.
Fantastic
in our wedding.
people. We danced, we sang.
We did.
It was just the best day. It was the
It
best
went
day.
so
I got burnt by a flare and I still had a great day.
You did, didn't you?
So I got a scar off it.
And our photographer was great.
Thank you, photos by Hash.
Yeah. He was
Nah, he was
lovely,
he was
weren't
fantastic. He was.
Yeah.
He was great.
Some of the lads were rude to him, and
I know.
I told him
I know.
off. I told him off.
We
bad.
were all a bit pissed, and everyone just wants to get pissed, and it was one of them. At weddings, it's like I'm made up with the photos and how
Yeah.
they came out, and he is just doing his job.
Yeah.
And fair play. They shouldn't have spoke to him
Yeah.
like that, but everyone was just like, "Come on, mate!" Like he's
I
been on
know.
a beach for
And
45
I was
minutes.
like,
just-
it was Rob, and I was like, "Fucking, you shut up now, you fucking twat." I
Yeah.
went mad at Rob.
Yeah, but fair play. He was great.
He was good.
It was such a good. I wish I could. I mean, it cost a lot of money, but it was
Yeah.
worth every penny of it, and I wish I could do it again.
Hopefully, you won't.
No, I mean not like like that whole.
The
Just like
same.
live that day
Well, you
again.
could ask me to marry you again.
Nah, I just don't think we could recreate it.
What?
Just don't think we could ever recreate it. It'd be like
Yeah, but
going
we
back.
could go on
If we were gonna
holiday
go
or
back to
something.
Rome.
We wouldn't do that again.
Like I love Rome, but we
Proper
were gonna go
family.
back and we were both like, it won't be the same. We'll never be that good again.
No, we'll go on holiday and do it. Just a few of us. We wouldn't do it for all the family. I love my family. I'm a very family orientated gal. Right, I've got a big family and I love you all. But you are all a bunch of cunts, and I just can't. It's dealing with you all to accommodate everyone is difficult.
It wasn't that bad.
Mate.
Nah, we had a good
you
time
had
in
one
that house.
person going, oh, if so-and-so, find out off Laurie if so-and-so's going.
Oh, yeah,
because
that
if
was a bit
so-and-so's
shitty, but-
going, I'm not coming. And I was like, and then
the
they
ones
were
who
saying
turned
that
up-
about them. And I was like, do you know what? You can both not come. You can both fuck off.
But of those who turned up,
Save
it was
us
good.
£125 a head.
We all got in that house. We had fish and chips the night before. Pat and Barry loved me.
Oh, yeah. And that was the first, our wedding night, or our wedding day, well, the day before, was the first time that our parents met.
Mm?
Wasn't it?
Mm?
That's risky, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
Because they could have been like, what a bunch of ruffians, and
Yeah.
vice versa. And it turns out we're both bunch of ruffians, aren't we? So
I think that, yeah. I think that was a... Yeah, yeah. I always knew my mum and like your family are getting along.
but
and Billy
they're
are getting along.
they're quite similar in ways, aren't they? Like
Yeah.
my auntie Tracy
Just all
loves
of
your mum
smoking.
and Billy. All the, yeah, my auntie Tracy like there with your mum and Billy, like
Chatting their heads off.
my mum's side don't
Your mum
smoke.
will kill
They're
me,
not
she's either.
smokers. But we all stayed in the same house as well, didn't we?
We did.
Which again was quite risky.
I
Because
enjoyed that house.
it
You know what I'm
was good,
fuming about
wasn't it?
still though? Didn't get hardly any of that cheese.
I don't
We
remember.
had the cake
any
of
the
cheese,
food.
and we had like a vat of nachos.
I had a
didn't get none of
very. Can I just say? I don't want to say it in detail, but I had a very tragic womanly disaster, and only women will obviously understand what I mean. On my wedding day, just before the vows were about to start,
that. It was like, have you ever seen that film Carrie?
it was. It could have been.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
It could have been. It could have been bad.
Mate, you think that's a disaster for you?
Right, so I was there, right, so I was there, right, I know, I'm sorry if people are weirded out by this, but I'm just going to tell you, right, so I was there, and as women, right, you know, like you feel something, and you think, am I just excited? Yeah? Am I just...
Is that what it feels like?
Well, like,
Just excited.
no, like, it's not
Like a
like...
wa- is
like
it warm?
Like, it's not like squirting. Yeah. But, yeah, so
That's
it's like, am I just, you know, moist? Or have I just, you know, come into my moon blood? And I wasn't due for a week. So I thought, nah, I can't be. But then I just had this little voice went, go check. So I had to go and check. I thought, I've got to go and check. And I ran down and luckily it never got to my dress. But my mate,
Like a raspberry ripple.
so that's what I would have looked like. Because we hadn't done the first dance or nothing, right? Can you imagine?
Oh God.
That would have been I think I'd have cried.
Yeah.
I'd have cried.
That would have been bad.
And I didn't have another dress either.
I know, poor bastard. One wedding dress.
know.
Disgusting that.
Pauper. But so luckily, my friend Laura, she was waiting for the toilet, and I was in a pickle, right? And I was on my own, and I was thinking, what am I going to do here? And luckily, I looked out, and Laura was there, and I went, Laura, it's happened. I went, can you please do something? I need some new pants. So she had to run all the way to her hotel and come back with a pair of pants, and I swear to God, they were fucking this massive. They were a big pair of massive white pants that I wore on my wedding day.
They were sexy.
You don't fucking remember them. We didn't have sex on our wedding night. When did we have sex?
We had to, right. Where we stay, if you go onto if you go into the I'll backtrack in a second, but I'm gonna tell you this story.
What are you gonna say?
When we were at the first place we stayed in Bali, it was basically a treehouse in the jungle, right?
Yeah.
So it was middle of nowhere.
Great.
So they had this, like, the family who were like the chief of the village and his family ran these bamboo mansions. And like you WhatsApp them and they bring you food. So there's even no shops or anything like that. So you just had to WhatsApp them and they bring you food or whatever. And it was amazing. They were lovely, wasn't they? But like the beds, there was 2 bedrooms and it was open then, wasn't it? The whole front of the house was just open. And then there was just like rice fields and stuff, and it was incredible.
No telly.
No TV.
Nothing.
There was like a cinema
Wi-Fi
thing
was
on the
shit.
top.
Yeah, it was. We had
But
our
there was
own
hardly
cinema
any. But
room.
that's what you wanted, and there was hardly any signal there, so you couldn't sit on your phone. It was just like peaceful.
All you could hear was bugs.
Yeah, and bats and stuff. And I thought I'd be weirded out about that because I don't really. Yeah, it was lovely. You got used to it quite quick.
We loved it.
So there's all these sheets. So we got into bed one night. And we just had dinner. We thought we'd go to bed, have a nice early night. Got in bed, having some good husband and wife time. And we were just about getting into it. And a guy, like one of the guys, came to clear up after dinner, and he was like, "Oh," and we were like, "Not now," because we were just getting into it. And he was like, "Okay."
So we went, okay.
So we carried on as sex.
Finished. We were very loud.
Yeah,
Because we're in the middle of nowhere. We're in the jungle.
Good 85 minutes of lovemaking.
Yeah, I mean, probably not 8.5 minutes. I don't think.
And then we were finished. We just lied down, and we just said, "Hello." He just stood there.
Can I come in now?
Outside the
Hello?
curtain and just waited
He
for us
just
to
waited.
finish.
He knew we was having sex.
And then
He
just went
heard
and
us.
collected all the plates up and then just left and was like, "Thank you."
Because if you think about it, he wouldn't have walked all the way back there.
Nah, he waited
Because it
outside
wasn't very
there.
long, Paul. So,
What wasn't very long?
the sex. So, it wasn't very long. And there wasn't a long time between when we said no and then when we said yes and when he said hello.
It was good. It was half an hour.
Okay. So, so I don't think he would have walked back anyway in that time. Anyway. But, so he just stood, there's like a
He
little
probably
gate.
could have walked into whatever Ubud by then and back.
No, I don't think so. I think
In fact, he probably did.
I think you
Probably a different guy.
No, I don't think it was.
Probably his son. Probably at home had a kid.
He won a marathon before he come back and said hello.
Probably did. He was
Okay.
a lot sweaty when he came back. Out of breath.
Well, he grew a beard.
Yeah, he did.
So he was like, hello. And we were like, oh my God, he's just heard me orgasm.
And she did orgasm.
No, I was saying that's what you said.
Oh. I did orgasm.
So the man just come in and I'm naked. We're both naked, but we're behind the sheets.
Wiping her down.
Clean you up, ma'am.
Hello. Rudy.
Rudy. What's the comment saying, Rudy? How many people we got in? You're not telling us anything.
Because you mid-story, I'm not going to interrupt you.
You're not by the mic, Rudy. You're not by the...
It's called What's the Story?
We've got a few
Paul
questions.
and Laurie and Rudy.
Building them up.
They can't hear you, Rudy.
I know, because I give my mic to Loz.
Oh.
Ah.
I'll repeat what he's saying. He said, we've got a few questions.
So, the first one is, are you and Laurie trying DMT together anytime soon?
I thought he was going to say.
Hang on,
trying
you're going to
for
have to
a
repeat the
baby.
question.
Sorry. Rudy said, are you and Laurie going to try DMT again anytime soon?
Yes. I'm dying to have another go.
Yeah.
I need to have another trip after this year. I want to get some mushies in
We've
as
been
well.
quite good, haven't
I want
we?
to do some
terms
mushies in the
of-
dam while I'm there in a couple of weeks. Amsterdam, by the way. Yes.
We're going to Amsterdam, right? So we went this time last year.
But answer the question.
Yeah, I said you just answered for us.
Oh, is that it? Oh,
yeah,
thanks,
we
man.
are going to have it, aren't we?
Thanks, Rudy. Love
Not
you.
in Amsterdam, though. We're not having DMT in
No,
Amsterdam.
no, just gonna have mushrooms.
Nah, just mushrooms and truffles, I think.
Yeah, well, you can only get truffles.
And a little bit of hash. I'm not a weed smoker, yeah, but I do enjoy. Well, we as Brummies called it solids. I don't know. It's different throughout the.
Rocky.
Yeah, yours is
Rocky,
rocky, isn't it?
Rocky.
We called it solids. How do you call your solids?
Or pollen.
Or pollen? Or hash? They call it hash in Amsterdam. And I was made up when I went to Amsterdam last year for the first time. And I was like, I'm not smoking weed because it sends me weird. Like, it doesn't chill me out. It makes me feel like I can't breathe properly. Like I feel panicky. Which is the opposite of chill.
Yeah.
But
No, not in
hash-
Amsterdam. That's the weed
No,
you get
I
here,
d-
though.
No, you...
Like that's ear weed. That's like all that shit that someone grows in the nan's fucking attic. That's got fucking chemicals
Well,
sprayed all over it, and it's
I-
all fucking superpower mad
Well,
sensey
you
fucking
there was one point
explosive
in
haze.
Amsterdam last
Rocky
year.
OG.
There was one point in Amsterdam last year where you was kettled. You were bad, like. I've got videos of you when you were like that far away from a whitey.
Do you understand how bad of a guy you are?
No, I'm just saying it's funny.
Just
it's a
every
joke.
I know, but like, yeah, right.
No, but you're
No, yeah, right.
I
I'm just gonna ask this to the lads without you interrupting me.
with the lads.
Right. If you were like, if you were a lad, I wouldn't be mates with you. Just because, right? If you were, yeah, boys. If you were going to the
that's
dam with the
very
lads,
nice.
and you couldn't
You
feel,
all take
no,
the piss out of each other.
yeah, you
Fuck
take the
off.
piss out of
Men
each
are
other.
the
No,
worst.
but
Men are the worst with
you
each
don't
other.
you don't keep evidence of shit. That's bad. That
No, I haven't showed it to anyone, though, have I?
have you though.
No, I haven't put it
You
online.
keep it though.
Mate,
You keep it though
if
to
I
just
put
bring
the-
up. Because I've seen, even within this last week, you've got little videos out to me going, oh look, I'm fucking
I swear, you.
I can't relax around you because you've got always got
think
your
you can,
always got
because
your
you're
phone
married
out,
to me.
always got your
If
phone
you
out.
couldn't trust
You
me,
always
you
got your
wouldn't be
phone
married
out,
to
like-
me. Yeah, but so have you.
No,
You've got videos of me. Don't tell me you
I
haven't
haven't
got
got
videos
videos
of me.
of you.
You've got sleeping videos of me, same as me.
No.
I've got sleeping videos of you.
I haven't got something to do.
You
with it.
have. You have. We both equally got shit things
No.
about each other.
No,
Loads of
that's
stuff.
you love it.
There's
I should be able to
there's a-
relax.
there's one
I should be able to relax
there's
around
one
you, and
parti-
I should be able to let my hair down, but around you, I can't because
And
you're
I
not
can
to be
with
trusted.
You. I can with you.
You're not to be trusted.
There's a story what Paul knows about me, which we can't tell anyone because it's too bad, right? Which that's.
Did I
really
film that?
Obviously not.
If I'd have done that,
You
you'd have
can't film
filmed it.
it.
If I'd have done that, you'd have
Fuck
filmed
off.
it. If I would have done that, you would have got your phone out
I
and
promise, I
filmed
swear
the
on my
evidence.
kids' lives,
I
would
know
never
that you
do
would have.
I promise
I
you,
know that you would
I'll
have.
tell you straight face.
I know that you
I
would have.
wouldn't.
You would
That's
have.
not.
You would have.
It's not the time.
You
But
would
then
have.
nobody knows what we're talking about, so this is shit content.
Right,
So
next question then. Paul, any new car purchases?
No, I was going to.
you need
Almost.
to tell them what he's asked.
I was almost gonna buy a Rolls Royce. He asked me if there's any new car purchases. I love cars and I'm a bit of a dickhead, and I was very tempted on a purple Rolls Royce, but we've been looking at a new house, and I quite like it where I live. And if I got a Rolls Royce, that house would be worth more than my car. I mean,
bad,
the
that.
car would be worth more than the house.
car would be worth more.
And
Than that.
it'd just be silly. And they wouldn't insure it. I have terrible time with insurance.
They were trying to make. So he's got a McLaren.
We're not going to go into that.
No, can't.
No.
Why? You
Yeah.
talk about it on your show. Oh,
Right,
sorry.
next question. How often are
Next
we gonna be
question.
doing the lives?
Well,
Well,
we're going away, aren't we? So we were just saying.
no, we're going to get started again properly in January, aren't
Yes,
we? So
properly in January. This is just a little teaser.
hopefully it'll be a couple of times a week. It probably won't be these nights. There won't be many. Like, we'll try and do some nighttime ones because they are better. But the records will be in the day, I think. Just because it's going to be easier scheduling wise. Because we're going to have to try and get 2 done a week to make it a regular thing again. But yeah, I do like doing these nighttime ones and being able to get a bit drunk and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Because
Just finding the
we
time.
are going away 3 times from, not next week, the week after, aren't we? So we're going to Amsterdam first, and then we're doing a show there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, Paul's doing a show. And
No, you're doing a show
no,
as well.
I'm on it.
It's like an end of tour extravaganza. So all my tour supports, Laurie. Well, you've technically been a tour support this year, really.
Have I?
Well, when was that last year?
Following you round?
No, Birmingham. You got up and done a. So that was
mean,
technically
yeah.
tour support.
Oh, it's 5 minutes, but
No, it
that was
wasn't.
my first
It was
ever
like 10
time.
You smashed it as well.
That was the first ever time I've been on stage.
She was
before
very good.
I was a comedian.
You were very good. So yeah.
We're doing Amsterdam.
So some of my Liverpool shows got rescheduled. Apologies to anyone
Yeah.
who had them booked, by the way, because Blackstock is not finished yet, so we had to move them to January, which in a weird turn of events gave me some time off, and it's been a mad year, and it's why I thought I'd take everyone who's been part of the tour to Amsterdam as like a thank you. So I thought, great,
Yeah.
and then I thought, well, we're all going to be there. Why not just do a show? Because I've always wanted to do a show there. So I thought, it's late notice. I don't know if it'll work out. Got in touch with Boom Chicago, and they said absolutely. So we
Boom
put it on.
Chicago's a comedy club in Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's like 300 seater. So I just like, I don't know if this is going to sell. We've got like a few weeks to sell it, but it sold out pretty much straight away, didn't it?
Oh, you mean, I thought you said, I don't know if it's going to sell. I thought it sold out.
No, at first when I put it on.
At first, he was like, do you reckon we'll sell it? And I was like, yeah. Sold out in what, 3 days, 2 days?
Something like that, yeah. Pretty quick.
But it's
So-
only a small venue, isn't it? But
Well, it's 330 seats.
Paul was like, oh, yeah.
You
what
say
we're
that's small? That's massive.
No, but I mean, like, in comparison to what
Yeah,
you
I know,
normally
but, like,
do, you normally
I
do.
didn't know and I don't know how. I'm interested to see how many Dutch people come, and if they understand me.
Do you reckon, because I reckon it's all Englishmen.
No, well, I know there's a lot of Dutch people just because of the messages.
Really? Well, that's good.
So
Well,
there's
they'll
going to be.
understand though. If they
Yeah,
can
I think
message
that
you,
I
they'll
think
understand, won't
Scandinavians have amazing English
They
anyway.
do. They're very English, aren't they? I think.
And my accent comes from their accent,
Yeah. I know.
so I think it's probably easier for them to understand it. It's like a mash of Scandinavian and
We
Irish,
need to
isn't it?
figure out the show though, don't we? Really, how it's going to work in terms. Have you already thought about it?
Yeah, so it's going to be you,
Timings.
Danny, Callum,
Yeah, I
and
know
Phil in
that.
the first bit, and then me in the second bit.
Oh, so are you going to come on first? Do your crowd work?
Well, I'll do a little bit at the top and then introduce you, and then I'll go on and do a show.
So you're going to come on in between me, Danny, and Callum?
No,
and
you can
Phil?
just bring each other on.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter for me coming back on,
No.
and I'll be mashed up. The whole point of it is I really want to do a show on Mushroom.
I thought, because he was going to say, you were saying that you were going to have a spliff. And I was like,
I am going to have a spliff.
but
So.
the thing is, if you're a fan of the pod, right, of our pod, and you're, faithful fans, and you've watched the one where we smoke weed in the very beginning, yous will know that Paul can't speak when he's stoned. Can you?
No, I think if I'm
Can't
on,
speak.
I can speak,
Can you?
but it just takes my brain a
Why
little bit
haven't you?
longer because you go super quick when you're stoned.
My brain just goes,
So,
wow,
I'm
I've got
trying to think.
loads
I have to
say.
think. So, like, if I'm on my own, I can speak. But with you, I just can't get a word in because you speak too quick.
I think.
So I'm
but
just like,
You look at me when we're stoned.
and I zone out from what you're saying as well.
No,
So I don't really know what's going on in the conversation. I'm just like zoning out. Do you know what I mean? Just like,
Well, you zone out.
I do.
Oh,
Not normally, but when I'm stoned.
That's sad.
Like, you just say a lot. You've got
I've
a lot.
said some really interesting things when we've been stoned. Very rare times that we have ever been stoned. I've come up with some real like what is it? Physiological theories. Philosophical. Thanks, Rudy. Philosophical, like theories about life, and I can't get over that dog.
What was your philosophical theory?
I can't remember now because I was stoned, but at the time it was very, very interesting. At the time, it was brilliant.
Got another question. Did you ever find out who the pineapple joggers and hairbrush belong to?
No, mate. Still,
You're gonna
And
put that clip out again.
we're going to put it out. He's disposed. So if you didn't hear,
Someone
Rudy,
is sneaking stuff into my house. 100%.
I don't think they heard Rudy.
Oh, so okay. So if you didn't know what Rudy said, the question was: is it have you disposed of the pineapple joggers and hairbrush? Was it?
No, who have you found out?
Have you found out who's they were?
Paul got rid
No.
of it. He disposed
We
of
found
the
other stuff since then.
joggers, which is suspicious to me. I think that's quite. I just think, why would you get rid of it? Because they're quite iconic. Whatever sluts they were quite iconic. I think. What did we find the
Plot
other
twist
day?
to Rudy,
What have
so.
we found recently? There's so
Found
many.
a top.
There's so many things that I
A
found
top
in
with like
Paul's
skulls
house.
on. We found. What did you find the other day?
I found a
The
top
hairband.
hairband. I wore it.
And everyone's gonna be watching this thinking I'm cheating on you, defo. Like,
I know,
oh,
yeah.
But like,
He's not. I know he's not because he's fucking. He can't be arsed with that.
I couldn't be asked.
Yeah. I'm more worried about Rudy than I am any
And the
other
scatty
women.
stuff to leaving.
Huh?
Like, what did you find? You found some nicotine lozenges the other
I
day.
was like, what
And
are
I was like,
these?
If some bird has come round to mine and left half a pack of nicotine lozenges,
Planted 'em. Who the fuck?
Who Leah's them?
Who? Leah's.
Hmm.
Leah's my daughter. If anyone, she's of age, so she's
And she's a nicotine
she's
crackhead.
a crackhead. Yeah, nicotine.
I need a vape.
I need a vape. I've given up vaping. I started vaping, so vapes weren't a thing back then, was they? That's mad. Isn't
Nah,
it?
you went bad on them vapes.
I went bad.
I was
on them.
worried about you.
Yeah, I know.
You were
I
like,
was worried about
fucking-
myself. Do you know what? I
She
started
sound
on
when
these
she
vapes.
when she was breathing, she sounded like, you know, when you're on the last bit of a milkshake.
Whistle.
No, it's the last bit of.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you
And
sound like
I
when you're
had a
breathing in
whistle.
sleep.
I had a whistle. Terrible. Vapes, right? If you smoke vapes, yeah, because I know people are still hooked on them, right? Fucking throw them away. I had to, so I'm gonna share my journey with you, okay? So, to stop smoking vapes, yeah, because it wasn't the nicotine that I was asked about. It was the lovely juicy flavors.
Just eat the sweet.
Exactly. Wow. I'm going to tell you, that's how I did it, Paul. That's how I gave them up, didn't I?
Oh, polos.
Mate, I had a bad... I swapped my vape addiction for sugar-free polos. And I tell you what, you can all fucking laugh about it. And you can all knock it. But I'm not addicted to polos now. Only for about 3 weeks. I literally had... You seen me. I just
You did
used
have
to
a lot of
carry. So rather than carry
They were
a
good,
vape,
them polos, though.
because we all know if you smoke vapes, you get obsessed with the carrying them around, and you know when you lose your vape, you panic. It's psychotic. It's like if you lose your vape, you're like, where's my vape? Where's my vape?
Yeah, use it all in
And
the
then you start
I swear
fighting
to God, they
people
were like
and that.
fucking. It was like fucking Hills of Eyes or something. You know,
Terrible.
when you're all fighting over
Yeah,
the vape.
it's fucked. It's like it's the same effect as if you leave your phone somewhere or if you've lost your phone. Like the panic, the fear that you get from losing your vape is epic. So I thought, do you know what? I can't live my life being stuck to this fucking fruity battery anymore.
This fruity battery.
That's what it basically is.
Mm.
The fruity battery.
Fruity.
Trying to kill us slowly.
They're bad for the environment, them as well.
Terrible. And they haven't got proper things to dispose of them.
I mean, I'm no environmentalist, and I'm no like anti whatever. You know what? You do what you're gonna
Do
do.
what
I'm
you're
sat
gonna
here
do.
drinking whiskey. I'm not here to judge anyone.
Yeah.
But
But those
you
vapes,
I was worried
that-
about you on them
yeah.
vapes.
So
Hey, how weird is that? Have you ever had lifesavers?
What?
Have you ever had lifesavers? The
No.
fruit polos.
No.
They call it lifesavers. Maybe that's why.
What?
The fruit polos.
Never heard of them.
They're like circle sweets, but the fruit flavour. They're called lifesavers
Never
because they're
heard.
like a circle, like a lifesaver, like
I
a life
don't- I
jacket,
don't think
like a
so.
life ring.
I don't think they're a thing anymore.
What?
Lifesavers are not a thing anymore. I've never
No,
heard
probably
of them.
not. But you've seen them. You're as
How
old as
are
me.
you? How old? I'm not
What
as
do you mean?
old as
How
you.
old am I?
No.
Well,
I'm not.
married, you'd have company told.
I'm not as old as you.
I understand that, but we have the same generation.
Oh, I thought you said I was like the same
No, but you're
age
like
as
not
you.
like fucking 22, are you? Do you know what I mean? You're not fucking.
Well, your son said I look 29.
Yeah, he is a 9-year-old liar.
But kids don't lie though.
Yes, he does
And your
lie. He
son-
lies all the time.
Your son I trust more than anything because he's a very like you know.
Yeah, he
believable
also
guy.
doesn't have a fucking clue of what a fucking 38-year-old
He
woman
thinks
looks like.
I look young. He said, "You look young. You look about 29." Ross." I was like, "Really?"
Well,
I
anyway,
was made up.
you should remember what lifesavers are.
No. Does anyone else remember what the fuck lifesavers are?
I do. They like see-through coloured polos.
See?
What, they just
Rudy
called
remembers
fruit
them.
polos.
No, they had fruit polos. Fruit polos tried to come out lifesavers with their own brand, but they weren't as good.
That's what you're thinking of, Rudy.
No.
Rudy don't know. He's
Lifesavers.
33 or whatever the fuck he
Rudy
is.
knows.
How old are you, Rudy?
35.
35.
Oh, been friends long then. How long have we been friends for now, Rudy?
Probably about 3 years.
No.
You're going to have to repeat what he says.
He said 3 years, but I think it's longer than that.
No, it's not.
It is because we met him on the first lockdown.
Yeah, but we didn't like him when we met him.
No, I didn't like his bird. No, I love Rudy. That's why you're here,
I'm
Rudy.
only
'Cause
messing.
I love Rudy. I didn't like his bird. And then it turns out I was right because she punched him in the face.
Mm.
Fuck you, Kirsty. So,
Oh,
you know.
You haven't showed them our tattoos.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
We got them pissed in
We
Dublin.
got Mr. and Mrs. matching.
We also got I got make better choices on my wrist.
And I got a romantic one, P.S.
That
I
is
love
romantic
you.
one.
It's not.
It is.
It's not for me. What, get a better wife?
No. Make better choices every day. Wake up and be nice to your wife.
Well, it's not fucking work, does it?
Yeah. You lovely to see
You
you
threw
today.
my bag this morning,
Yeah,
so you
and
didn't read
then,
your tattoo.
then I
did
looked at
ya?
my tattoo and was like, make better choice, and I apologised. And then I took you for breakfast, didn't I?
You did. Yeah.
So there you go.
Ah,
Trying to stop
you
fucking moaning
did.
about it.
Ah. All right. No, you did.
I'm
You did.
fucking away
Tom.
with yourself.
You did. It was lovely breakfast.
I know, it was
We
lovely. wasn't it?
discussed the pod, I
We
swear.
did. We had a nice day.
Look at this rodent here.
Come on.
Got a question.
Go
How
on.
is George? My little one is also non-verbal autistic.
He is very well. I'm sitting next to his chair, which is off shot. I can't show you his chair.
Covered in a buffet of beverages.
There's a yellow Strandmon chair. If you don't know what that
Yeah.
is, it's an IKEA chair. It's the 5th one I've had. It's the only chair he'll sit in. He's 11 now. He's non-verbal, George. If you don't know, and he likes to sit. He likes to always be in his. He picks a spot. He's got
Yeah.
his spots around the house. So and it's always like he has to have his back to the corner. He likes to be able to
Look
see
at
everyone.
everyone.
He likes to be able to look out the window. He likes to know what's going on. But he likes to also. He's very sensitive, so he likes to get food and like mash it into the arms. So it's embarrassing when people come in the house because.
We have to cover it with the
I have
blanket.
had this chair professionally cleaned a million times.
The thread.
I've got a steam cleaner. I've got everything, and he just as soon as he comes in, he just gets like everything and just mashes it into. And you can't stop him because you just kick off. So you just got to let him do it and then try and get it cleaned again. But it's like beyond the point now. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and get another one.
Yeah.
Spent thousands of pounds on these chairs, and they're like 200 quid each. It's a
Yeah.
mare. But he's doing very well.
It's his birthday soon.
It's his
isn't it?
birthday on Saturday. Yeah, he's what? God,
11.
11 on Saturday. Yeah.
Mad.
No, is he 11?
Yes,
12?
he is 11.
Yeah, 11. Yeah,
Not 12.
yeah, 11 on Saturday.
Is
Um,
he 11 or 12?
He's doing very well. He's in a good school. He's a joy, isn't he?
He is.
He's lovely.
He's lovely, George.
Yeah, he's proper. He's dead loving child. Dead nice.
And you've got, you've got Ben living with you now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Ben's my teenage
boy's
son.
house now.
He's nearly 18, and he's chose to do his last year of
Chose
college.
to come and live with his dad.
Ah. It's nice though, isn't
It
it?
is nice,
It
yeah.
makes me a bit
I
teary.
moan about it on the slide, but I'm like,
No,
I do
but
like,
like,
I like having him here.
Because Ben and Leah, my oldest, so Leah's nearly 19. Leah's 19 next week,
Oh God.
and they've always lived with me. So I've always looked after them because their dad is an arsehole and he doesn't have anything to do with them. So, and that's his choice. Well, it's their choice really now, isn't it? But so it's always been me that's looked after them. So the fact that Ben chose to do his last year of college in Liverpool because he's doing music and he said it's not really good opportunities down there in terms of like
it's well better for them up
creative
here.
stuff. So he said, "Do you reckon like I can go up to Liverpool and like do you reckon I can go and live with
And
Paul?"
I said no.
He said no.
So don't need that hassle in my life. go and fuck yourself. But then he gave me a really heartfelt
He
speech.
gave you a PowerPoint, didn't he? Get the dog down.
He is very good at that, to be fair. He's a very
Yeah.
persuasive child. So he gave me a really heartfelt speech, and now he lives here.
But I think it's
He's
good.
good.
but it's
He's good with the kids. He's good.
It's great for
I
me
like
to
having him here.
see because Ben has always been surrounded by me, Leah, and Gracie. Grace is my little one. And so he's just been surrounded by women and me mum and do you know what I mean? So it's nice for him. He's never had a male role model in his
We
life.
sat up the other night and got pissed and watched the UFC. And then
He rang me like...
and he tried to choke me out.
And he did, didn't he?
Really,
We're
yeah.
like, the chicken's
The
burning.
chicken's burning. Yeah. Shout out Kane Brown
Shout
and
out
Rated
Kane
18
Brown.
podcast, by the way.
We
If you haven't
all-
watched that, incredible.
Rated 18 podcast
Yeah,
by Kane
fantastic.
Brown and Chris, what's his name?
Chris Savage
Fuck me, they are
and Uncle Percy.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's nice for me to see that my son is bonding with his stepdad.
Yeah. He's fitting quite well. He's good with the kids. Alex loves him.
Yeah, because he likes playing games,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
I feel bad because George keeps robbing his quilt.
I
His
George
room
has
next
got
to
a
George's
thing.
room. George has got a thing.
About
If you
robbing
leave your
quilts.
bedroom door open, he will strip your bed. He'll take
rob it.
all of the stuff. He'll drag everything into his room, and he'll just throw food all over it. And so you gotta be on the ball with it. And I'm quite on the ball, so he
You're
gets
not really.
no, he gets us sometimes. But I'm more on the ball.
I'm
He's
on
got
the
you though. He's got you before.
He gets me less if I'm here.
Yeah, he gets me less, but he gets Ben all the time because Ben's
Yeah,
just
Ben's
oblivious to it.
laxy-daisy,
Yeah,
yeah.
leaves his door
Me,
open.
I'm switched on, and as soon as I know George is coming here, I'll get everything. I'll strip our bed and put it in the cupboard. Whereas you're just I'm like, have you shut the door? And he's like, no. And I'm like, why? You are.
I'm off to
laxy-daisy.
Tesco's to buy a new quilt. Mate.
How much money
why'd you keep
do
getting
you
down?
think?
Get up again.
Just let him down. Stop
He just
being-
keeps
I
trying to get
know,
up
yeah,
again.
but he's distracting of the guests that we have in our kitchen. He's
so-
distracting. Put him on the chair.
Go on then.
How much
If he's
money?
hungry.
How much money do you think you have spent on bedding this year?
Easy in the thousands.
A
Easily though.
million%.
I know. I feel quite bad. I think there should be kind of. No, I mean not for me. I'm like, but I
That's
mean I
your
feel
fault,
quite
that.
bad for parents of people with kids
Mm.
like George because they are he goes through a lot of stuff. He's still in nappies and things like that. You gotta the costs involved. Man.
Yeah. And he likes.
I'm
getting
I'm
his
lucky.
food
I'm in a
everywhere.
position where I can
I know.
afford it. But
Well, yeah. If people weren't in that position, they would have to be a lot more on the ball than you are, because they wouldn't be able to afford.
just even down to
to buy
the
all these
flooring in his
quilts.
room and stuff, and the
Yeah.
paint and everything. It's mad. He smashes stuff
Yeah. We can't, in George's room, we can't have anything in there.
No, I feel quite
Really?
embarrassed when people come round.
I know,
'Cause it's
people don't understand unless you've got a child with
it
autism.
looks like a crack den.
Well, I mean,
It does.
it looks
If you looked
like,
at it, you'd be like, he's neglecting this child.
Well,
But if
people weren't clued up with
if
it.
I put any furniture in there, he will throw it out the window.
Yeah.
So,
So you can't have anything attached to the walls. You can't have any
He hates it
pictures.
as well.
You can't have anything that he can pick up and throw because it's dangerous.
Other than his toys, he'll be happy with the toys and the books.
Yeah.
We can't have bookshelves or.
And he runs around, so you can't have anything that's sharp or any edges or anything like that. So his room just looks like a bear, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just it's basically a mattress and quilts and cushions and stuff. But
Because we found a house that we like, and at the moment, when we get in the new house, we're gonna proper kit his room out with George friendly stuff, aren't we?
George friendly. Yeah. So if anyone knows anything
No,
about.
we're gonna go to the luxury bed company. Are gonna try.
Oh
And,
yeah.
They're
Sorry.
gonna
Everyone knows the luxury bed company.
yeah. They're gonna design a bed for George because at the moment he can't have a normal bed.
No, because he
it's-
smashed 5 beds.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous because he goes through them.
Yeah. And it's they're heavy duty,
And
aren't
he's hurt himself. He hurt himself
yeah,
once. didn't
bangs
he?
it bangs his head
'Cause he
and
went
stuff
right
like
through the
that.
bed and stuff.
It
caused
just
those
looks
leg
like
doors.
you've been battering him.
Yeah.
So we're getting luxury bed company to design us a bed for George that is smooth with no edges, that's a bit padded, wipeable, fun,
Yeah.
colourful.
I quite like it in George's room though. Like I sit in there a lot, like when I'm with him, just like wrestling with him, because it's
Be
like
even better with
it's just a big
a
it's like-
ceiling swing.
he's got like crash mats and that in there. It's just like I
Yeah.
think I'm quite autistic as well.
Oh,
So just
100% Paul.
just like if you're in a sensory room, whatever, I'm just like happy.
I said to him, was it today? I said to him, why don't, no, it was
You called me
yesterday.
autistic.
And I was like, why don't you just show me some affection? And just, I have days when I just need reassurance. And he just went, I really love you. And he just
didn't
put his,
say it like that,
he
though,
put
did
his
I?
hand on me like this. I love you.
I didn't say it like that.
And I was
You've
just like,
exaggerated that massively
why,
there.
why are you so autistic? I really giving you affection right now. You can't even argue.
Rudy.
with it. Let's have sex.
Got some questions coming up.
Let's go
Got
back to
some
Rudy for
questions.
some more questions, guys.
Yeah.
What is your favourite breakfast cereal?
Oh, crunchy nut cornflakes. Oh, Cocoa Pops with strawberry whey
So
protein. on.
that, we keep
Oh,
forgetting to say what Rudy said because I don't think people can hear
I think
him.
they can glean it by what I'm saying.
Favourite breakfast cereal.
Crunchy nut cornflakes. Oh, Cocoa Pops with strawberry whey protein. Oh, what used to be called toppers, but are now called frosted shredded wheat. All with oat milk, and people are gonna get on me for that. But I've recently, in the last couple of years, become a convert to oat milk, and I will fight any man that says, except for
So-
Jake Wickenden, that says that oat milk isn't
You
better.
say except pussy fat.
Any that says oat milk isn't better than normal milk on cereal, because it is. It is. Sorry, but it is.
Well,
Come at me.
I can't.
Come at me, bro.
Right, I'm weird with cereal. So
You're shit with cereal.
I am
You
shit with
shouldn't even be
cereal.
allowed to answer this question.
I've spoke about this before.
She
right?
has like a fucking spoonful of cereal
Look, let
in a
me have
ramekin.
my thing. You have your thing.
It's
You your fucking
pathetic.
oat milk
It's
cream,
annoying.
right?
It's annoying.
But let me. You're annoying.
No,
With
but
your oat milk
no,
cereal
when you get a
bowl.
bowl of cereal, it should be a big fucking bowl of cereal.
Oh, I'm a vegan. you
have oat milk as well?
Yeah, I do in my coffee. But I'm not going to brag about it on my cereal
You have-
as well.
Yeah, you do have
I
oat
feel
milk
like
on
you're
cereal.
bragging. I feel
You have
like
oat
you're
milk on
bragging.
cereal.
No.
I've watched you do that because I never have normal milk in the house.
I swear, I'm going to put it out there now.
In your
I
house?
swear on my kids' lives, I've never even tried it. There.
Why?
Because
better?
it freaks me out.
It's better.
Oat milk doesn't look attractive. It tastes attractive in coffee,
Like you.
but it doesn't.
You taste attractive.
I'll take that. If I taste attractive, yeah,
Mm,
then
you do.
that's as good. Imagine if I didn't.
Yeah. Imagine you're fit, but you taste acidic.
Oh,
Like
imagine if I
batteries.
tasted Fisher.
Like batteries. I was with a girl
Like-
like that one.
I nearly did
The
it.
nipples taste
If I'd
like
have smoked
batteries.
any more vapes, I'd have tasted like fucking batteries down there.
Fruity batteries.
Peach flavour batteries. What was we talking about?
Favourite
then?
cereal.
Oh yeah, fucking hell. So I'm not a cereal person. If I do have cereal, it has to be like, okay, if anyone agrees with me here, please let someone agree with me. But I can't have soggy cereal, right? It needs to be cereal bowl, right? I need to get the milk. I need to have the spoon ready. Yeah, I need to have the fridge open, ready to put the milk back because I can't be a scruffy cunt and leave the milk on the side. So what I do is I pour the milk. Don't overload it because I don't want it too fucking milky. Right. And I'll pour it, put it back in the fridge really quick, and eat it.
How fast did you say that?
Yeah, I know, 'cause that's how quick I have to do it. Because I can't have one bit of soggy fucking flake in my mouth.
Try saying that again, that quick.
So, I'm here.
Put it back in the fridge. You can't
So,
do
I pour the milk, put it back in the fridge, and then I eat the cereal.
No, you didn't. That wasn't quick. That was mad. That was mad quick. That was mad quick. That was
Did you say
free.
it was slow?
That was a
Compared to the
It
first
was weird. That was weird. Quick. It was like someone putting in like double speed on,
Maybe it
on
was
WhatsApp.
Maybe it was a fluke.
Times 4. Do you know
Times
WhatsApp?
4, yeah. I don't think there is times 4.
With the word,
There's times 2.
There was then.
There's
You
times
times
two.
4 then. You times 4.
Put it back.
Put it back in the fridge real quick.
Put it back. Put it back in the fridge.
My head, don't I? I feel like I had that DMC. I was
Like
like,
that bloke of Bruce Almighty.
you're making Cyril bar.
Sorry. I was trying to be funny.
He doesn't like it when you're
What
funny.
he's done to Santa. He's unfluffed Santa.
Been
He's
de-stuffing him.
fluffed.
De-stuffing Santa.
Look at him.
It's his toy.
Savage.
It's his toy, even.
Savage. Ah,
So
cereals, yeah.
Did you answer the question? What's your favourite
Very
cereal?
fast.
Did that, like you're scared to round
Hang on
it.
a minute, I'm just thinking. Do you know what I do like? I do like some cluster. Why aren't I what I say important?
It is
You
important.
just went like that.
We should answer the question.
I like anything that's quite nutty. I like nutty cereal.
I can verify this.
Your nuts smell like hamsters, so fuck off. Nobody wants your nuts in their mouth, especially covered in oat milk. Nobody wants a ginger pube oat milk fucking cereal.
Shredded wheat.
No, I can't ever eat shredded wheat. Again, no. That's
Never
disgusting.
eat shredded wheat.
Someone's asked,
Yeah.
will you fight again, Paul?
Will I fight again?
Me.
Nah, not fucking joking. Nah. Don't
Why?
want
I
that
fight your fucking Mara. No, I won't fight your mum.
Nah.
I love her. I love
No,
your
I
mum.
don't want that. Don't want that.
I wouldn't fight any
I don't
of
think
your
so. No,
family.
I think I'll compete in jiu-jitsu again. Definitely. I really enjoyed the grappling. I like that better.
Do you know what?
I don't think I will. I don't think I
You're a
will.
brilliant grappler.
Not brilliant. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
brilliant.
think-
No.
Like you in like because I did a striking class with Paul and he hit me in the face, right? And obviously like it
Wasn't that
does-
hard?
No, you winded me and
In the face. I winded your face.
no, you punched me in the stomach and my face. And I was quite obviously because I'd never been hit by Paul where he can get away with it. Do you know what I mean? So we've had like little fighting. He's good at wrestling. I
am
think.
good at wrestling.
Because you got delicate hands, haven't you? You got microphone hands. You're only used to holding a microphone. Like I'm used to like I can build houses with my hands.
What are you used to doing? You hold a little scalpel
I'm a
thing?
grappler, me, mate. I've done so many jobs. You don't even know all the jobs.
Yeah,
to
but
the
you've only
extent-
done them, each one of them, for like 2 days.
Yeah, I've still done them.
It doesn't mean you've been
Still
weathered
had
towards them.
experience.
Not like you got 40 years on the
Still-
fucking docks.
Still life experience.
Are you? Yeah, but that doesn't change your hands.
I used to go to the markets with my granddad.
Yeah,
when I was
and watch
fucking
him
7.
do stuff.
No, I never. I used to unbox the sweets.
Yeah, that's not weathering. What are you talking about?
I used to bag all the sweets up, and my hands were scoops.
So, no, there was no health and safety back then.
And they were like
Just a
large
7-year-old
portions.
girl's sticky scoop
No, of course
hands.
there wasn't health and safety.
Just
That's why we never had COVID back then, because we didn't fucking flap about shit. We used to use my hands.
So the short answer is no, but I will compete in jiu-jitsu. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Just got me geese, so yeah.
You got some fancy geese.
I've got
People don't know what a gi is.
jiu-jitsu pajamas.
Yeah, it's not the oil that you
Jiu-jitsu
put in curry.
is the gayest sport you could possibly do.
Because you're just rolling around with men, aren't
Rolling
you?
round, no,
Just putting
not
your
all men, but like
bum
rolling round with
with a lot of men.
predominantly men,
I
semi-naked
think
in
that's
pajamas.
why you enjoy it.
I think it is, yeah.
It releases any gayness that he's got.
Yeah, and you get a
He
lot of
just-
cuddles.
Yeah, and then
Get a
he
hold me.
gets all the gay out of him, and then
Then I can
it's-
come back
Then he
and
doesn't
enjoy you.
question. So he doesn't
I can
question
enjoy you
his sexuality
fully
anymore.
as a woman.
But I understand that because Tom Blackledge,
Yeah.
he's a bear of a guy, and
Yeah,
he's a lovely guy.
he is so good. He's the best man.
Like I want him to.
By
be,
the way, I just want to shout out 1st of December. Tom Blackledge's book is out.
Ooh.
What is it called?
Oh,
Fearless by Design.
You're
Fearless
not
by
a-
Design. Fucking hell. whiskey at me. Fearless by Design, available on Amazon.
If you
There will be a link on my bio. I want
Yeah.
everyone to go and buy it because I really want him to get into that.
He
He
is-
deserves to be in the best
It's not even that he
bestseller list.
deserves
And
it,
if he
he's
gets
just
those sales in the
brilliant.
first day,
He's
he'll get on the
brilliant.
bestseller list. And it honestly, the book deserves to be there because just the shit he's taught me in the last year.
He's brilliant.
I was not scared of that fight at all.
No, you weren't.
No, he's great. He's so
Yeah.
good. He's so if you suffer with anxiety or you're scared of like you feel like you're
Scared
held
of doing
back by
something
doing
new,
anything,
or you're scared
just
of your old.
read this man's book or just
Yeah.
listen to his podcast, even just anything about like he's great.
Or go on his Instagram.
Or go to his gym.
On his Instagram.
Go
and
to his
he
gym
does
in
loads
Wigan.
of reels and
Yeah.
inspirational.
Yeah,
like,
follow on
videos.
Instagram. He is
At
fantastic.
Coach. What is it? At Coach.
Coach Tom Blackledge.
There you go.
Yeah,
What a
he always
guy.
does like blogs and stuff.
Do you know on the day before the fight when they had all the weigh-ins and stuff like that, Tom spent from what time did he come round? He got here late, but it's all right. We'll let that slide.
She says that she's here at 7 a.m.
No, he wasn't. He was here at 7:30.
Oh yeah, 7:30.
7:30, right? He was here and he spent the whole day with us, didn't
He did.
he? In the hotel room, nothing weird, nothing like that. In the hotel room, he just didn't. We went for
Have
we
some
had,
pasta.
we had breakfast with him, we had lunch with him, we had like he slept. We slept with each, not like that. Like, digging a hole here. But like the point is, he was there for you, weren't he?
He was.
Yeah.
He was. He always is. He's a good
He's
guy.
lovely. He is. He also looks like and reminds me and sounds like if anyone's seen A Christmas Carol, but the you sound like him, but the Jim Carrey version. Well, you know the three ghosts. You got the ghost of Christmas past, ghost of Christmas present. Well, he looks like and sounds like the ghost of Christmas present, but Tom's got black hair, not ginger hair. So if you ever go and watch that
Maybe
film,
that's a mix of me then.
yeah, you and him combined. It's your love child.
Oh.
Yours and Tom's. Yeah. He goes,
Got another question for you.
Go on.
This is a bell.
Question from Rudy.
Go on.
What would you be your weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse?
Katana,
Hang on a
100%.
minute. You need to tell him what he said.
So he said, "What would be your weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse?" Katana, 100%. Got one
I don't
upstairs.
even know what a fucking katana is.
My sword upstairs.
Why don't you say fucking sword? That
Because it's a
bends
special
bit.
type of sword.
That bends a bit.
Then people will
It's
think.
bend-
Because then people will think I'm a fucking idiot.
It's a bendy sword.
Can I have a bendy sword, please?
It's like your willow. Sword.
Yeah, if I held the katana like that, it'd be like my dick.
It was, yeah.
It's as long as well.
Sharp.
And
Maybe.
sharp.
Is it sharp?
Cuts birds in half.
I mean, I'm still full whole.
You haven't
I mean,
had the,
if this
that's
is-
just you haven't had the full wrap.
If this
I'll
is
take your
half of
fucking
me-
head off later, girl.
If
If
this
you
is-
were a zombie, I'd take your head off.
I wouldn't be a zombie though. I'd be the fighter of the zombies.
No, you'd be a zombie though.
No, I wouldn't.
You would. You know why?
No,
And I'm going to tell you why.
wouldn't.
I know I'm going to
Don't
tell you.
you
Listen,
dare.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you.
Call
No,
me a zombie.
listen to me. Listen, hear me
Go
out
on,
on this.
go
Hear
on.
me out on this, right?
Okay.
You would be a zombie. Do you know why? Because the zombies would come at us, and you would sacrifice
I would,
yourself.
yeah.
You would sacrifice
I
yourself.
would, that's
You
true.
go at them
I would.
to help us, and you'd end up getting overwhelmed,
Yeah.
and we'd all leg it.
And then I'd shoot.
And we'd talk about you for years after
and then
that.
I'd shoot myself because I wouldn't.
Nah,
want to
you
turn
wouldn't.
into one.
You would turn into one, but
No, I wouldn't let myself turn into one, Paul. I
no,
would
I'd
fucking
shoot you. I'd
myself in the mouth.
I'd shoot you after it because I'd
No,
cry while I
you
was doing
can't.
it. It'd be
I
so
couldn't do
sad.
that to you.
That's that scene in the film. It'd be so
couldn't
sad
let you
because
do that.
you'd be coming at me, but you'd like they'd vet you
No.
so bad. You'd be like,
Like me in the mornings.
yeah, with your popcorn lung fucking vape fucking. And I'd be like, I don't want to kill her. I love you so
Has
much.
she
You'd be
just
like,
woken up?
I'd be like, Laurie, you're still in there. Ah! And you'd be like,
And I'm like, ah!
and I'd be like, and then your finger would just pop off and it'd just be that. And I'd keep your finger. I mean, I'm trying to chain them in there.
Imagine if,
The
like,
bendy one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like,
Pointing over.
just in case anyone's forgot that talent, that fucking talent, raw talent that I've got. Do you know what? It's not as bendy anymore. It's not as right angle
oh
anymore.
my God, you're losing it.
I am.
You're losing it.
Doing silks? Why is your finger doing silks
You gotta be the very best, 'cause no one ever was.
Anyway, what I was going to say was, I wouldn't let myself turn into a zombie.
Just what? Just
Because
refuse.
if I got bit,
Be that stubborn.
no, I'd throw myself out to the zombies to protect yous, like, while yous were running off like little fucking pussies. And then, when I got bit, yeah, then I would see I got bit, and I was like, I don't want them to see me like this. I don't want to
What if
eat
you didn't have a
Paul's
gun, though?
massive head.
What if you
I
didn't
don't
have a
want to
gun?
eat his massive head because I would live off your head for about a year. I'd be...
You just, all this was just to get
I'd
that head
freeze
joke
it.
in, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, these don't know. How long have I been doing about your
Oh,
head
these
jokes
know.
now? No, I haven't. I didn't do it on the podcast.
Yeah, you did.
No, because that was when we was like not married yet. I'm sure it's been since about a year. I've
She
been
jokes
doing.
that I've got a big head.
You have got a big head, but I love it.
I feel like people watching this will understand that your head is bigger than mine.
No, it's, no.
But I just haven't wanted to point this out because it's heartbreaking for you. That
No,
you
it's
look
not
like a fucking
heartbreaking.
lollipop.
No, what I mean is you've got a dense head.
Well, not like a lollipop anymore.
You've got. A,
You used to look like a lollipop.
I used to before I got
yeah,
fatter.
yeah. Now you look like
What?
a beautiful woman.
Feel like I'm a beautiful woman. But
big
you know
head.
what I mean by Paul's head is that it's dense. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's solid. Like if I cut it off and threw it at someone, they'd die. That's what.
Maybe you should have used that to fight
If
the
you took
zombies.
mine off, it would just like blow in the wind or something.
Nah.
Yeah, it would.
Nah.
Yours would kill someone. I'd kill a baby
Yeah.
whale.
Do you reckon people have that like different part, like the balance of weight? Apparently, everyone's head is a third of the body weight.
Oh, someone's just put a Belgian of a comment.
Go on.
Go on.
A lorry pop.
A lollipop.
No, I used to be.
Can everyone just agree that Laurie's head is bigger than mine?
It's not. Yours is hefty. you know.
Yours is hefty.
I think it's because you're very intelligent. Like I said, you got a big brain. You got a big brain.
Got big brain.
Got a big brain.
Another question I'll leave you with just while I go to the toilet. If
How
you
dare
could
you.
have a superpower, what would it be?
I didn't even answer the other question actually about what would be my weapon of choice.
Oh yeah, go on. Do that one and then we'll do the next one.
My weapon of choice. I've got to think about this because you've got to think. Do I want to go near them? I don't want to go near them.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
No, you want something.
I
You want something
Do
that'll
you know
keep
what
them
I
at
want? I
like
want a
4 to
gun.
5 foot distance, but is
No,
sharp.
I don't. I want a gun.
No, you don't want a gun. No, you don't want a gun
I want a
I-
bazooka. I want a bazooka.
Bazooka has one shot,
Yeah.
and you can't shoot it at anyone. So if a zombie runs in now, what the fuck are you gonna do with the bazooka?
All right. I want a really fucking aggressive gun.
No, you
because
don't want a
I'm
gun.
a good shot.
What
I'm a
gun?
good shot.
Desert Eagle.
I don't know
Exactly.
guns.
You
Do
don't
I?
want a
'Cause
gun.
I'm
You
not
don't
a
want a gun because they
gangster.
run out of ammo.
No. If I can have endless amounts of ammo, just
You can't have endless amounts
You
of ammo.
don't know that.
I do because
You don't know
guns
that.
don't. I understand. The guns don't have endless amounts of ammo.
Well, if you have an axe, what are you having? It's
A
a
katana
A katana.
can
You
chop.
have a katana.
Chop, chop, chop,
All
chop.
right.
Might get stuck in a bone from time to time, but chop, 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 chop. You have to sharpen
All right,
it every
let me
night.
think. What other weapons are there? Oh, do you know what
A
I like?
mace. Might be a good one for you.
Nah, I want one that smashes the brains up.
That's
so.
a fucking mace, you idiot.
Oh. Tell me what a mace is. I thought you meant mace, the spray. I thought you meant the mace spray. I thought I'm not gonna fucking do it with a rape gas, am I?
Just pepper spraying a zombie.
Yeah, that's mace. What? It's fucking mace.
I'm talking about the medieval weapon. Like a fucking big metal
Yeah,
rod
but
with a massive
I
big metal
thought
ball
you
on the
meant
end
mace.
with spikes on the ball.
That's what I wanted. That's what I was
I
gonna
know,
say.
that's why I said it.
Oh.
You fucking
No,
idiot.
but when mace is the same as
Rudy.
spray.
Yeah.
It's fucking doing my head in.
Right.
Spraying a zombie though.
Imagine.
Imagine that was it. That got them, they all legged it.
Imagine if that was like their kryptonite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just killed them all.
So I'd have one of them. What you said.
A mace. Yeah, you'd look good with a mace.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can get maces now.
I'd wear
You can do
little
like mace.
shorts
You
and
can
that.
do like mace training now.
Ah.
No, like kettlebells.
Wash.
That's their new thing. That's the new kettlebell.
Is it?
Yeah, like a big fuck. Obviously, I haven't got the spikes on, but like a big fucking rod, with a big
Really?
heavy metal ball on the end. And go up and then, oh shit.
How many of them are you had now? Are we all keeping count?
He's on. Do you want me to tell you how much he's had?
Yeah, go on.
He's on half a bottle.
That's
Told ya.
That's his Rudy does quadruples.
Right.
That's
Has anybody noticed, Paul, really noticed the extent of his drinking, what he's doing there?
I feel like you fucking.
You do it so well. No, I'm not. You do it really well. You do it so effortlessly, right? That
We
no
all
one
need a
noticed.
talent.
Like me, I'm on. This is my second glass of wine.
You drink slow though.
I know I do. I'm pathetic.
You are bad at drinking, like. But if you're gonna be bad at something, drinking's not a bad thing to be
Drinking's not
bad
a
at.
bad thing to be bad
No,
at,
no,
is
no.
it?
Sinead Murphy said, Laurie, did you keep your naked painting?
That's
like
Sinead.
yourselves?"
No, no.
Yeah, you did. You got one.
No, he
He's
hasn't
still
given
got
me
it for
yet.
you.
He's still
Yeah,
got
we still
it.
got it for you.
Yeah, so he's given me one of them, but not the big one. So that pink one.
You didn't repeat the question.
Sorry. Sinead.
Oh, sorry.
Is it Sinead?
Yeah, people are saying that they can hear me, but I think they can hear me quiet through your.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So don't repeat it.
Okay. So, John Charles. He
What'd you say,
did-
Rudy?
You're very unprofessional, Paul. You're meant to be a professional
I had
person.
half a bottle of Jameson. So.
Just, if someone else is speaking, you just make it all
Sorry.
about you.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, I do apologise. That was
Some
that was
people have said in the comments that your face is a lot redder from when you started.
mine.
Whiskey face, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whiskey drinker.
Can't wait to have a port, like a gout port nose.
You already have.
That was a bit low, wasn't it?
No.
But
Low
mean that.
talking over people. That's what it is.
We're gonna start talking about noses, are we?
Listen, yeah. My nose is a lot better
Mate,
than what it was. in the
Yeah,
first
you're
podcast.
you're on nose fucking 5.0, you. Start talking that shit. Let's get tatter life on how many fucking noses you've had.
I've had two.
Yeah, how many kids have you sold for them noses, eh?
No,
She had 6 kids at one point.
I've still got
6 kids at one
No,
point
I
she had.
haven't. I've still got a full
I
set.
know
of
you haven't
kids.
now.
I've got a full set.
Where's them other 3 kids gone? The dark ones?
No, I've aborted them.
Yeah. You sold them for noses.
I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
I've had. So since the last podcast, I've had another nose job, but then it's all over my Instagram, so it's not.
Yeah,
really
she was watching. You were watching a clip of the old podcast. She went, "Oh look, that's my old nose. You can see how it slants to the left."
It used to bend that way. It was like a fucking, like it was telling me to.
I can't tell the
It
difference.
was like turn right.
I can't tell
was-
the difference. I can't
I
tell the
don't know
difference.
what we were saying now because you've just literally, we've
We
spoken.
started
What was you
talking about
asking me?
noses.
What did you ask
John
me?
Charles painting.
John Charles painting. No, I didn't get to
He,
keep
did,
the
he
bit-
didn't paint a nose.
You just done it again.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter.
I just won't be in the podcast sound.
It was a question for me. Why did it have to be about you all the time? Need to work on that. Need to work on that. I know it's
Sorry,
gonna-
come on.
no one wants to listen to it now.
Right, I've got another question. Someone's asked, Paul, will you ever consider jumping on the Misfits card?
No.
No. They even the Octagon said, "Do you fancy doing a fight?" And I was like, "Absolutely, fucking."
They offered me a
not.
4-fight contract.
If you're gonna pay for 10 more noses of mine, then maybe.
Nah, I don't fancy Misfits boxing. Although Jake does fancy, and I hope he gets it. I think he'd smash it on that.
He was slagging that off.
He wants to fight on it. He wants to fight that Adam from Geordie Shore as well, which I think would be a good
Aaron,
fight.
who the fuck's that?
His fight
Aaron.
name's the Joker as well.
Is it?
He's good though. Adam's good.
Yeah,
Aaron-
I've watched him before, and he's
Is
a
he
very
the one
good
I
fighter.
know who he is?
Adam can fight like.
He looks like an MMA. player.
Yeah, he is. He's fought pro like.
I was gonna
Fought,
say
got a
he,
good few
he
pro
looks
fights.
that kind of. He's got that physique.
Yeah. But I don't fancy him. No, I mean, I'm not a good boxer anyway. To be honest,
No.
I'm not. That's not where me. I'm not. I mean, as you've seen, like I've got a bit of tie. I'm not bad. Like I've got good leg kicks. I've got good kicks because I used to do taekwondo and stuff when I was
Yeah,
younger.
you
but-
were him, didn't you? You were Jake.
Yeah, I hit him with a few leg kicks, but
He was limping.
yeah.
In all of his stories after, he was fucking limping.
He messaged me
Real.
saying his leg's cabbaged. Yeah. I think I'd have done him with a few more of them.
Yeah.
Because they're not. You don't realise how much they take it out of you. And he was calf kicking me, but I was checking it quite well as well. And he said you were checking out his boss.
Yeah.
But his hands were so good. Like he could tell he'd boxed for a long time.
Yeah.
Like his hands were so fast. And getting it with those 4 ounce gloves, you've never felt like getting it with a normal boxing glove is bad. But those 4 ounce gloves are like rocks. I don't fancy it anyway. I just don't fancy don't fancy the.
What other reality shows or
No.
like?
I'm not into reality stuff. I
Okay.
don't like. I didn't do that because it was a reality thing. I
know
did
you
it.
Never. I know that. I'm saying. What other shows would tempt you? So let's just go through the list. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here.
No,
Why?
because I don't like bugs.
Yeah, but I think you'd be really good.
No,
on
I
that.
wouldn't.
I think you'd be
Don't like
really
bugs.
good.
Don't
I
like
think
bugs.
you'd be really good.
Don't like bugs.
I think because you got a really good, like mental capacity.
I have, and I would power through.
Very strong.
I would power through because other people were depending on me. But I don't like bugs. And I wouldn't want to put myself
How
through
much
that.
would you have to be paid for it?
Nothing. That's not about the money. I don't like. I've got enough money.
Not about the money. What about Strictly Come Dancing?
No, absolutely not.
I'm
That
glad
would
you
be the
said that.
worst
I'm
thing
glad
for
you
me to
said
do.
that.
I've
'Cause
got
they
no
all have
rhythm.
they all have affairs with their fucking
Yeah, I have no
partners.
rhythm at all.
Don't they? They do, don't they?
Yeah.
They all run off with
I
dancers.
mean, sorry, Sean Walsh, but
They do though.
sorry,
don't
good
they?
friend of mine, Sean Walsh.
They do though, don't they? They do though, don't they? Though.
I mean, I don't really want to comment.
If you ran off with your dancer, I'd bomb your house. They do though, don't they?
I'm not saying they do or they don't.
Yeah. So you don't want to do that one then?
No.
Or what about dancing on ice?
No, that's even worse.
You'd be
That'd
shit
break
at
me
that.
fucking
You'd
leg
be
in,
shit
in
at that.
35 seconds. I'll break my leg.
I've got one. What about Takeshi's Castle?
Takeshi's Castle.
Oh yeah. I'd do
Oh,
that.
mate, if you haven't watched it, Tom Davis and Ramesh have started doing like brought Takeshi's Castle back. I tried to
I'll
make you
do
watch.
that.
It's fucking great. It's fucking great. Tom Davis is the best.
Do you, between me and you, who do you think would do better?
And Takeshi's Castle, me,
Really?
100%.
Why?
More physically able than you.
Why?
Just fitter.
Or what about Come Dine With Me? Would you do that?
I mean,
I'd
I
do
would
that
be
one.
I wouldn't be the cooker of food.
The cooker of food.
I would be the one.
Giver of life.
I am the cooker of food.
I
That
would-
is my official
I would be
title.
the cook of the food. Yeah, but I would be the maker of the. I'd make things like I do at Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
creative.
you're getting better.
I'm very.
You are good at presentation.
Well, I'm not good at cooking, but I am good at presentation and making stuff
Yeah.
look pretty. You're good at cooking,
I am
and that's why we work, don't we? Christmas. I think every year that we've been together, you're learning to trust in
I'm
me.
learning to accommodate you.
No, why'd you have to be nasty?
No, wasn't. No, I'm
Not
learning to accommodate your
accommodate me.
skills into what
Yeah,
I
so
do.
you're
'Cause
learning to
I'm
trust
not.
me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not used to letting
Yeah,
other people in.
yeah, you're
I'm
quite
used to taking
you're
control.
very guarded, aren't you? At
Yeah,
Christmas.
I'm a
Like, it's
chef.
like it's mine,
I'm a chef.
and I will take all of the praise
Yeah.
for it. But you are slowly letting me.
I haven't been as a cook for a long time because I've been dieting loads. But this week I've
I've
managed.
really missed it.
I made our Benjamin sausage and mash. And my mash is phenomenal.
and you
And,
made
and
some
that's gonna
fire
sound silly
meatballs.
that you were gonna say it's mash, but like my mash
No,
is
mash.
phenomenal.
His mash is the most luxurious mash you've ever put in your mouth, and mash is known as
Yeah,
quite
it's
like
phenomenal.
A councillor
I'm sorry, I'll
type
put it
thing.
up against any chef out there.
It is.
And then I made,
God.
but I think the best thing I can possibly make, and it was the best. I ate a pinnacle yesterday. I made meatballs. Not the day before yesterday.
I drove up here because I drive a lot.
Wow.
Obviously, I drive up and down.
I don't like to praise myself too much, but like
This
with this,
man cooked me. He made meatballs from scratch, Italian meatballs, and he made me honestly. And I walked in the house, and it was late when it was about 9:30.
Dinner on the
Walked
table.
in and the dinner was on the table and it was absolutely delicious. And I was like, "You've done good husbanding tonight."
Yeah, I did
I'll
do
go.
good husbanding.
Because for a year,
Did good dad
he
and
hasn't
good
cooked,
husbanding.
and he's just been doing these
Yeah, I
shitty
felt bad about
meals
that.
that he's, that he gets sent to him.
Because
for-
I love cooking, I'd stick a bit of the Martin on.
Honestly, I found it's been sad.
It's a nice,
It's been
yeah,
a sad
it
time.
is sad that, yeah.
And
It's
I
been
know,
hard.
and I know it sounds like, oh, no one thinks about, everyone thinks about you, and I know I'm not taking it away from you because you work really hard.
No, that's why I thanked you after the because it's like, after the fight because it was for you to
really
like
hard.
even that week before the fight, like you putting up with what you put up with. I was a
He
cunt.
was a cunt, and I had to walk out.
And I said to you I was going to be a
few
cunt, but like you
But
just
I dealt with
you
it.
did you dealt with it then well because you didn't have a go
Usually
at me.
I would go, fuck
I know,
you.
but you just
And,
left
like,
me to it and was like
I walked out.
I called
the
Leah,
house.
my stepdaughter, a cunt.
Yeah.
3 times because she was stood in. Me too. Get on this right. I'm stood there.
Just
I haven't had a carb in fucking 3 days, right? No salt. Starving, right? I'm eating creamed like spinach, right? So double cream and spinach. Just that's it. No stock, nothing, no flavour. I'm eating it. She stood in front of me, whinging that she's tired because she hasn't had a vape. Eating Crave cereal. Whacking it into her mouth. Going, I'm not even enjoying this. And I went,
Moaning.
fuck off, you cunt. And she was like,
Fuck off.
why are you talking to me like that? I went, go, just fuck off away from me because I want to lose my shit. I'm going to lose my shit.
Yeah.
And that was the only time we nearly like cracked.
Yeah.
Nearly went. Because I was like, this is
And
hard.
I said, I'm not going to have any shit because usually we'll order food and we'll like, the one night we did order food, didn't we? But in the most gracious of ways that I could possibly, be respectful of that moment is I ate it in the kitchen. Which I think.
Yeah. No, she left me in the living room on my own to go, hey,
With the
Leah and
film
Ben.
paused. With the film
With the
paused.
film pause. So they could all go and eat garlic bread pizza, kebabs and shit. And I was just sat there.
Just la 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 la
Oh,
la.
it's all- I could
Just-
smell it.
Just don't want to
I could
hit
smell it. Just
fucking tissue up his
Ah.
nose. La 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 la. Just didn't want to hear
fucking
the
rats, mate.
munching.
Rats.
I'm sorry, but I mean, I've done what I could
Nah, you know what? I said to you, like, you were like, I'm going to... Because she come down, it was Halloween week as well, and she was like,
Yeah.
not going to eat nothing this week. And I went, don't
That
have to
was
do
the
that.
only thing
She
that
was
I
like,
did.
no, I'm not doing it. And then I found her on the toilet eating a Mars bar. Like that. I went, what are you doing? She went, it's only a little one. You fat knobhead.
Do you know what? Right, I've got to be honest. Yeah, there was a few more things that I ate in the toilet. I'm not gonna lie. There was a
Grim.
couple more sweets.
Grim, that,
There was a couple more things that I ate in that fucking toilet. I feel like you deserve
Get it
to
off-
know
get
the
it off your
truth.
chest. Get
You
it.
deserve to know because I did eat a couple of things. Biscuits.
Did
I
you?
ate biscuits.
Did you?
You know them biscuits and digestives.
Oh, wow.
I took at one point I took 3 of them in the toilet and I just stood there going. And I caught myself in the mirror like.
Just kept eating them, no?
And I was like, and then I could hear you coming down the stairs. Like, and then I was like, hi, darling. And then
You're
obviously,
horrible,
if
you.
he kissed me, then he's gonna. I thought I was paranoid. 'cause
And
I
it
thought
tastes crumbs.
it's
There's
gonna
crumbs on your
smell.
lips. Like cocaine.
It's gonna smell
you see it?
digestive.
Can you see it in them?
Yeah, yeah. I have to check my teeth. Just check my teeth. But then
There's crumbs on your chin.
there's crumbs up my nose. Snorting
Oh,
fucking chocolate
God.
digestives in the toilet. When you won't watch him.
Get him now. Rudy.
Oh dear. What's the whiskey situation like?
Still got half a bottle.
Oh dear.
We'll be going nearly 2 hours here.
Yeah. How many people we got in?
304.
Fuck off.
Yes.
Oi,
Flying
that's a
here.
record that.
Flying.
I swear that's a record.
You know what? We appreciate you guys.
We do.
Hope you're enjoying the show.
That's a record. Do you reckon? I
Yeah.
can't
For an
remember.
hour and 44 minutes.
Yeah.
How many people did we used to have in on a
Like
an
80 odd.
average? Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Not
But then,
consistently between 350 and 400 people on all night.
what's everyone
Yes.
been saying?
Just,
Have we had any haters in?
no.
Nah. Don't get no haters here. That's all love.
Fuck yeah.
What a
So
guy.
tonight,
Hey, can we just have a minute to appreciate what a guy Rudy Chew is?
let's all cheers. Cheers to Rudy.
We were going to have a symbol play whenever I come on, but Rudy.
It would be having a drink tonight, but he's fighting his own fight, white collar, on the 16th of December. Where is it, Rudy?
Salford Keys.
Salford Keys, and he's gonna fucking absolutely murk someone.
Yeah.
I've sparred Rudy,
Are you
and I wouldn't
fighting
want to fight
Rudy?
him.
I think I'm fighting an older plasterer.
A what?
He's fighting an old plaster.
An elder plasterer.
A 76-year-old plaster he's fighting. And I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't want to be a 76-year-old plaster right now. I spoke quicker than you then. It's like a Tasmanian devil.
His eyes.
Oh no, the whiskey's hit me.
His eyes are going. So let's have a look. We've got new pajamas now. If if anyone has ever seen our first podcast was the Paul Smith podcast originally, before it was What's the Story, Paul and Laurie, and Paul.
And she got involved.
Because Paul, no, you asked me. You couldn't. You asked me.
I know, I'm joking.
So Paul couldn't get any guests on his podcast because it was fucking the second lockdown. So he
I thought
just,
you
so he just what?
were you just going to go because, wasn't famous enough.
No, because of the second lockdown.
Yeah, it was locked down.
Yeah, he couldn't get in. So he used to record his Paul Smith podcast from the Hot Water Comedy Club before the Green Room Comedy Club, wasn't it? No, Green Room podcast. And so when he couldn't get anyone, he thought, well,
No, we couldn't leave the house. We couldn't get in the studio, could we?
Yeah, well, no one could come in, could we? We could leave the house on the second lockdown, but we just couldn't be
at that
around
point we couldn't.
anyone. No,
We could be around each other.
No, we could leave the house.
Yeah, for like a minute.
Yeah,
Like, to get shopping and that.
time, just people
Yeah,
timing.
it's like half an hour or
Just
something.
people timing you outside your house.
Yeah.
But you couldn't be around people still. And so he said to me, do you want to be a guest on my podcast and we'll do a little lockdown home special? So I said, all right then. So there was no pressure on me because I just thought, well, so naturally I thought, well, I want to be comfortable. I'll do it in my pyjamas. So I just bought some new pyjamas that day, which was lucky. B&M. No, not B&M. Home Bargains.
You look good in that podcast, I think.
What?
You look
Not
very.
now.
You look very nice in that. Yeah, both.
I had extensions.
You look good in pajamas. That's a good look for you.
look good in pyjamas. I don't know whether that's an insult or not. I love pyjamas.
That means you're naturally good looking, doesn't it?
Some of the best podcasts have been in pajamas, and I think.
Why would there be an insult?
I don't know.
Because obviously you look good in dresses and stuff as well.
Yeah, I do.
But
Yeah, I do.
to look good in pajamas is a feat, isn't it? Because
But do you
that's
know
like
what?
the
I think
basic. That's the most basic of clothes.
I think it's a psychological thing because me now I've got older, yeah. So I used to when you're younger you want to look sexy all the time, right? But now when I go out, the most thing I look forward to on a night out is me going home and putting my new pajamas on, especially if they're new.
Yeah.
If they're new, I'll go out. You know, like when you were younger and you used to go out on a night out, and you would like shop for your outfit for your night out. Now I steer towards shopping for comfies when I get back. Don't I?
Yeah, you do.
And it's a real indicator of age. I think. I just love new. Now it's called loungewear.
Like even when we went to Venice this year, it was lovely.
Lovely.
We went into
Lovely.
every so often, like a couple of years back. I don't like. I mean, I like to spend money. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing alright.
Yeah.
And we're from nowhere, aren't we? So like, it's nice to be able to do stuff like this. But I don't want to be a dickhead about it. But a few years back, we went into we had the kids down south. We got invited to Hamleys, and
Which is
which is like a toy shop in London.
If you
It
don't
was just
know.
a girl, a lady called Carla Spate, got us an invite down to their like celebrity thing. Hi Carla, if she's watching. Lovely woman. She got us an invite down, and we were like, "Oh, cool! That'd be amazing to take the kids down." It's like a closed shop, Christmas shop.
Not a closed shop, it's a closed shop.
So I was like taking them to Hamley's, the biggest like toy shop in the country, probably, with like no one else was there, pretty much. I thought, what an amazing experience. So we thought we'd take the kids down, and it was like a last minute thing. So we packed it all up, got down there, and then it was like we found out like loads of celebrities were going to be there. Then we were like, oh god, we didn't have much to wear or nothing like that. When Ronan Keating was going to be there and stuff.
Well, we didn't know that.
We didn't know that. So we were like, oh god. So
I was
thought,
like, we were
so
walking
she was
around.
panicking about it a little bit. She had nothing to wear. So I was like, we'll go and get something to wear. So we were going that. So we thought we were having a shop that we went down Bond Street. And we goes in a couple of shops and like Versace, and they were all treating us like shit, weren't they? Like, because we had the kids running around. Our kids are feral. Our kids are feral, to be fair.
And they were running around
they were running around like knobheads. And we went into Dolce & Gabbana, and he had this event that he was setting up, and he was so dismissive. Like just I'm not knocking the staff. Like, they must get people not fucking about
just
all the time.
walking in, yeah, just pretending.
I'm not saying that they're bad people necessarily, but like, we walked in and he was so dismissive, and I thought, fuck this, man. Like, and this is the way they treated her. Like you didn't deserve to be there.
No, it wasn't obvious.
But it wasn't. But you could see it, and I could see it. Like, they were like,
but in a way,
you
I
aren't
was quite
serious,
excited about it, because I thought, because I know what you're like. When you like me, I'm probably a bit more, like, I'll be a bit more reserved, or maybe I'll go, oh, really? Like, but Paul, he goes full Pretty Woman in this fucking shop.
yeah, because I thought, fuck them. Like, they're not treating her like that. Like, you know, you are not treating her like she can't afford to be there.
They made a wrong
like, not just because we're not dickheads and we won't fucking blow our money on shit like that all the time.
No.
Like, I'll buy fake stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I can't afford to be there.
No.
So, like, I thought, fuck you. I was like, get what you want. And they were like, and then they were all just running around like fucking lunatics.
Well, it was when Paul came out in a $7,000 coat. Big fur thing.
Yeah, I thought, I'm going to get what I want now.
And he was like,
I thought, can I pull this fur coat off?
Yeah, I think I'll get this. And they all went, they're right, you seen their eyes lit up. But I thought it's quite interesting to watch, because we're not the normal London people that would go in a shop like that and do what we did that day.
No, and we haven't done, like, Venice was the only time we've done that since. And that was just, it's a nice thing to be able to do from time to time. It wasn't like as extravagant there, to be honest, but I bought a tuxedo, you bought a nice dress.
Yeah, I mean, that was nice.
It's nice to be able to do like things like that sometimes.
Yeah.
And it was lovely in that instant, because they were taking pictures of us out as we come out there. Like, we walked in and they were like dead dismissive. As we walked out, they were like, "Can we have a picture?" They had us on the stage.
They had us, me, Paul,
I
and
was
the
in a
kids.
fair coat. We
had the kids. Because we hadn't got dressed for our event at Hamley's, had we? So we thought, we'll go shopping, Dolce & Gabbana. And we just was like, well, we'll just get some stuff here. And we'll go and we'll get ready. So we went in looking like scruffs and come out looking like,
you were trying to get us a car and everything on the way out, weren't we?
Like, and everyone, it was one of them, it wasn't pretty much, because I went in with like some
the guy gave us his
leggings
car.
on. I went in with leggings
To be
on.
fair,
I come out in a
though,
dress.
what I will say of Dolce & Gabbana, I love Dolce & Gabbana stuff, and I think it's beautiful, and the coat I've got, I do love, but that belt, we bought a belt, this gold belt. I've got two of them, if anyone wants one. Because one of them snapped. It just snapped. Gold belt.
Like a gold like
cost
chain belt.
a lot of money, and it snapped. So I would message him going, what the fuck is going on? And he sent us another one out and didn't take the old one back.
But then that
so
one
if anyone
broke
wants
as well.
a gold belt.
No, but that one broke as well.
Oh yeah, that one broke as well. So if anyone can fix a gold belt.
Wait, it's the flimsiest of things.
It is a
for
fine
the money that it was.
gold belt. Robbing bastards, honestly.
Ben's just piped in. Yous woke me up from my nap.
Oh, is that my son?
Yeah.
Tell him to shut the fuck up.
Tell him to
little
shut the
prick.
fuck up. He's upstairs.
Don't you dare disrupt Mommy and Daddy's podcasts, okay?
Love you, son.
You have to do that because you have to live with him.
I just like him.
I like him as well.
You don't like him.
I do.
You two have like a.
No, it's not me and him. It's me and Leah.
He changes when you're here.
Yeah, because I'm his mother.
Yeah. He's dead chilled when you're not here, and
Yeah,
if you come and he's like,
turns into-
"What do you mean?
He turns into.
How dare
a
you
child.
say this
But
about
don't-
me?"
No, but don't we all though?
Yeah,
'Cause
we do that. Yeah, yeah.
Because when I am around my mother, right, she turns into a prick, and so do I,
Yeah.
and it's natural. But you know what I noticed, right, is that I'm 38 years old, yeah, but every time I go into my mother's house, first thing I do is go to the fridge.
Oh, mate, I do the same thing in my mum. She's
Why?
like, "What are you looking for?"
Why is that?
I'm like, I don't know.
What? It doesn't matter.
I don't even know, mate. I don't. That
It
is.
doesn't
I
matter
don't know why I do
how
that.
old you are, right? When you go to your
It's the
mum's,
food, yeah. You just go and look in the fridge.
turn
see if there's
into a
anything good.
teenage person, and you go to the fridge, and you look, and you go, "What can I have?"
Yeah, you do.
We do.
You do.
Everyone does it, don't they?
You do, yeah. That's mad.
And do you know what? I think that is the trigger that turns your mum into
Into a prick because she's
and
like, she's
me
taking
into
my
a prick,
stuff, yeah.
Because then you will both regress back to when you was a teenager
Yeah.
and about when you just didn't pay for fuck all and you just fucking turned into a prick and just took her fucking Diet Cokes without asking.
Oh, mate, Debbie with them Diet Cokes.
Mate, my mum is addicted to Diet Cokes.
Mate, I swear to God, right.
If you move
There's
her
never
Diet
been
Coke,
there's never been
in
a brighter moment in my life when, like, in our relationship. Because when we first met, you were just after we met after COVID and that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
moved back in your mum for that time a little bit, didn't you?
did you? Mm.
So I went and stayed in Debbie's a couple of times, obviously.
Yeah.
And obviously I went down and made dinner and stuff. I made some chili and stuff like that. And me and Debbie get on great. Me and Debbie get on so well.
I
Debbie
know
loves
it's mad
me.
because my mum is the most critical
Yeah,
person.
Debbie loves me.
She will look at a person and she will see your fucking flaws.
Yeah.
What you did when you was fucking 19. She'll know every fucking bad little inch of anything about you. And then this cunt walks in and she's like, "Hello, Paul." And I'm like, "Wow."
I can't help being a pure soul.
How does she fucking...
She loves
Why?
me. We just we get on dead well. So,
But like, Mom is lovely when
but like
Paul's
they were
there,
all
which
saying
is
she's
so funny.
you can't have a Diet Coke. She loves you. It's like she's addicted. She's addicted.
Don't
And, like,
touch
she's
a Diet
high, stuff,
Coke.
and that. So like we're sat in the house. I made her some dinner and that. And she went, "Oh, do you want?" I was like, "I've got a Diet Coke." And she went, "Oh yeah, of
Offered
course."
him one?
She gave me a Diet Coke, and her face was like, she was like, "Can I have one?" No.
No.
It was great.
And he was just
I
like,
sat there sipping it, going,
But everyone used to look forward to when Paul used to come because when Paul used to come, my mum would turn into a better person.
Oh.
She's lovely, my mum.
Yes,
isn't
love. I
she?
love Debbie. Me.
She's a great role model
She's
for
great.
a woman. She's a fucking hard worker and she's fucking switched on to
Yeah.
fuck. And she's scary.
Think
as
she
well.
takes no shit,
She's
yeah.
scary. She takes no shit off
That's
no
what you
one.
want from a mum.
Yeah.
She's everything you want from a
Yeah,
mum.
but with me, she's harsh.
Yeah. Well, she's had some fucking time, and she
She's
wants
not
to
with
make
my
you.
brother,
She
though.
wants
My
to make.
brother- my
Yeah,
brother,
yeah.
she's
She's
like,
a bit
"Oh,
tough
my
and soft
son."
ass with Jen.
But with me, she's harsh.
She
But
wants to
when
make you
Paul's
she wants
there, when Paul's there, she's like, "Oh, Paul," like, you know, she's just fucking. But it's great that in those small moments that Paul is there with my mum, it's lovely to have my mum so soft.
Nah, I'm
In
looking
those
for. She's going to
moments.
Disney with us, isn't she? So
We're going to Disney.
get 10 days of that.
We're going to Disney on the 5th of December of him being golden child for 10 nights.
Lordy being.
And her just
Lordy being.
all she
fuming.
does is just go to Paul. I don't know how you cope. Paul. You deserve a
And
medal.
I'm like, I know. That's
You
just,
deserve, do you know
Debbie,
what?
Debbie, just give me a minute. I just need to.
I'm just gonna
Can,
take
can
one
you
for the
take
team.
over there for a minute? Cause just, I'm
Them pair just fucking huddling up into their little fucking team.
we
But
got the kids there as well now.
but likewise, me and your mum
Yeah, that
are
is.
a pair, aren't we?
Yeah, you do gang
We
up.
do
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I mean, like, we gang up and she finds me. She laughs at me more than she
I
laughs
loved-
at you.
I love that my mum laughs at you.
She, Last
My
night
mum
we took her out for
pisses
dinner,
herself laughing at
and
you.
she was laughing.
Yeah, she does.
laughed. She laughs at me more than
My
I've
mum,
ever known anyone
my
laugh
mum
at
doesn't
me.
find me very funny, to be fair.
She doesn't,
No.
but she does me.
Yeah, she fucking loves you.
Honestly, do you know how happy it made me
Yeah,
that she was
so lovely.
pissing her pants?
It was. Yeah,
at
she is
everything I said?
absolutely crying her eyes out.
That's
We took her for dinner last night at Moore Hall. Shout out Mark Birchall, by the way.
What a guy.
Fuck me, what a gaff that is. Yeah, it was so nice to see. We've been to a few now, haven't we? Like Michelin
Yeah.
star places. We're talking about like going back to like Dolce & Gabbana and all that. Like going to rough people going to fancy places.
Yeah. We enjoy
When
it.
we first start, from time to time, it is nice to
It's
do
our
stuff like
favourite
that.
hobby.
It's nice to be treated like that. It really is. Like
we
you
don't
walked in.
act like posh people though.
No, but like it's nice to be treated like posh people.
Yeah.
But my mum's never been treated like that. She's never
No.
been to anyone like that. So we walked
She's
in and like
lovely.
as soon as you open they open the door to you like the Smith party. How welcome. Like it's just weird. And
The
my
Smith
mum was like,
party?
and then she come in. She was like, they got little towels in the toilet. It's not paper towels.
She's made up, weren't she?
And she was like, I took a picture. And I was like, I was like, oh. And then, but it was like another 13-course taster menu of these foods, and it was just
wines and
everything was so fancy, and she
they
was
were
so
just.
happy about
But
it.
the staff though. So
then-
usually in these fancy tasting,
Yeah, that was the best thing. That was the
Michelin
best
star
thing about
place,
this gaff.
Like usually the staff.
We
are
have a
proper-
challenge normally, but we're trying to make them laugh.
We
don't
make them laugh because they're really snooty. But these guys were just the perfect balance of professional and just down
The
to earth.
sommelier, because we picked the rare wine menu.
Yeah, which is
Because I
the-
thought I'm gonna taste the nicest wines.
Yeah,
I'm from
you
here,
do
fuck it, let's do
properly.
it. So the sommelier was come over. And he kept explaining, but he kept sneaking because if she go to the toilet, or whatever, the sommelier kept sneaking over and just telling me about the wine, and then I'd come back,
I know.
and she was like, and he was like, this is, and I'm like, it smells like a Pinot Noir. And he was like, it is, and she was like, wow.
Oh,
And then fell off, and
amazing.
I had to go for about half an hour, and I was like, I forgot what you said. I'm not. As I was
I
blabbing.
was so impressed. Like, he made me think that he was like knowledgeable
Yeah.
about the wines that they were bringing
Oh,
out.
mate, I smashed it though.
My
He was
husband
great,
is
and because he was proper
sexy.
playing into me. Like I had it smashed.
That's
I
what
had
I
it
mean.
smashed.
Like usually those people, they just wouldn't normally
He was good.
play
He was
along
great.
with the stuff like that. I know.
Smells like
I struggle.
a
I
Pinot-
love
That's it's from the out of veggie dish.
the corner of Italy called a
It's really
tutte
northern.
fruit.
Really
A
northern.
tutte fruit.
Really.
In those situations, in those posh situations, I love fancy food, right, and fancy things. I'm a hotel snob, but I like going to fancy places, but not being fancy in them, and that I enjoy that because I like to
Same with the cars, though, isn't it? Like,
I like to push the boundaries,
yeah. Same when you go to these like,
like
all the
Dolce
clothes
Gabbana
places.
or whatever. I like
Like, go
to not
in
be
and make
posh.
them come to you.
I like to not be posh. I like for them to judge initially and to
Yeah,
think,
make them know that you don't have to be what they think you have to be
But
to be there.
Right, I'm sorry, but they enjoyed
They love it.
us last night.
No, absolutely love it.
They
But they,
enjoyed
I
us.
think last night especially, they're more used to people like us.
The rest of the people in that restaurant, I'm sorry if you were one of them, right?
Thank you so much.
But I didn't hear any voices. Did you?
No,
Did you hear anyone? I didn't hear anyone.
yeah, they were
Do you
quiet.
think they heard us?
Yeah,
I didn't
we
hear.
were
Do you know
the
what it was like?
normal.
It was like, when you go, when you watch something on telly and you've got extras in the background. It was like they were extras because you couldn't hear them. And everyone was sitting there dead quiet, not talking to each other, just like this.
The NPCs.
Yeah, that's what they were like. We had a lovely time, didn't we?
It was such a good night.
So we went with.
Can't recommend it enough.
We went with his mum and. His
It was so
brother-
lovely
his
to do
brother
something
Liam.
like that for me mum.
Everyone kept saying your brother looked like Harry Potter.
Yeah,
He does
he
look
does
like
look like
Harry Potter. to be
Harry
fair.
Potter.
Yeah, just a fairer version.
Yeah, I love my brother. He's great.
So I love both
He's
your
such
brothers.
a sweet kid.
Paul's got two brothers, if you don't know. You are all very different from each other, which is
Very
crazy,
different,
Which
yeah.
is crazy.
Well, me and Daniel are very different temperamentally, but like Liam's different dad as well, isn't he? So.
Yeah, but it's just mad because you're just so different.
Mm.
But I love your two brothers. Like, I love them to bits. I love them for, like,
So do I, yeah.
the way that they are. And even all their differences, I just love them to bits. Like, me and Daniel have such good chats, like, deep conversations.
Our kid is the deepest.
He is.
He's a proper,
He's
like,
so
our
talented.
kid has been, he's an artist.
He's so
So he's a
talented.
he's a
He doesn't know
closeted
how
artist,
he's
and
closeted.
he's a major pothead. But I'm not saying it's a bad thing. He's just so deep into weed that if you want to sit and have a
habitual.
conversation with our kid, you need to take 3 days off.
Yeah,
Because he is so deep.
he's great.
Like,
I love
you're like-
stuff like that.
You sit there and you're like, you think you're right. And he says something, you go, you're
Oh,
fucking.
yeah. And
This
then
it sounds ridiculous,
Nah.
but if you sit there for 2 hours with him, it starts to come around, and you're like, actually, no, he's convincing me now. And then it's 6 hours in, you're like,
Yeah.
completely converted to whatever the fucking
Mad. His
landscape
brain is so intelligent.
he's so clever, but
Yeah.
like he can't. I can't get into it with him.
But he's
I
not
can't
a social person.
No, I can't get it because he's so in it. I can't
Yeah.
get into it with him. I can't get into it with him. Like I can feel it. I can feel myself getting drawn in, and I'm like, fuck off. No, I need to live in this world.
do you know what I find mad since I've been with you? Me and Paul have been together for 4.5 years now, right? And what I find really mad is that usually when anyone gets together, it could be the most compatible of couples, right? There's normally people, you know, like where there's some kind of beef with some kind of family member with the partner, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's always someone who your partner doesn't
That's
get
not-
on
that-
with.
that's a touch.
No, but there isn't though. That's what I'm saying. There's always someone that your partner doesn't get on with in terms of like friends,
All your
family.
beef is between your family.
Yeah, but it's not me.
No.
My family, like I mean.
All your beef is internal.
Yeah, my family, they fucking fight, they die for each other. But
Yeah, and they die killing each other as well.
yeah. But honestly, I'm the peacemaker in my family. I'm sorry, Dad, but you know that I am. I'm the peacemaker, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm the bloody. They all phone me up and go, "Fucking so and so
Mate,
said this."
Your
And
dad,
I'm like,
I love your dad deeply.
they do
like,
me head in.
Deeply.
They do me head in, but I fucking love them.
But I swear, every time the phone goes off him, I'm like, it's going to be beef. It's going to be beef. It's going to be beef. Like, he's going to be like,
isn't it?
Jack's done this,
And
or
who sorts
Tracy's
it
done
out?
this.
Who sorts
You
it
sort it out,
I
definitely.
sort it
Yeah,
out.
100%. 100%. If it weren't for you, that family would be
I swear to
tatters.
God. Thank you.
Tatters.
All take note, okay? I am the bloody dove in this family.
You are.
I'm the dove of
You
the
are.
family.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what I'm saying is that usually in marriages or relationships or whatever, there's always at least one kind of beef in the where the mother-in-law doesn't get on with the the daughter-in-law, or vice versa. There's always something, isn't there? But there is nothing.
No.
You know what I mean? There's nothing.
There's never been any beef cross between any of our
Never.
families. No.
Families, not at all. Even like, it's just crazy. Like even with my kids, because you're a stepdad, and obviously there'll be loads of people that can relate and can say like they're what they call it, blended families or whatever. But like, there seems to be, my kids are old, my older kids, and even Gracie, who's got her dad. So me and Gracie's dad, so my little Gracie, she's nearly 7. Me and Gracie's dad, we co-parent really well, don't we?
He's a great dad
and
as well.
you
He's such
and
a good
Helen,
dad.
you co-parent really
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So
Even like tonight, though, I would love tonight. Like,
he has her one week and I have her the other
Gracie
week.
FaceTimed us tonight, and she was talking, and Matt was there, obviously, Gracie's
Yeah.
dad. And he was like, I've got these mince pies. Paul should try these.
My neighbour's got mince pies. He's
yeah,
a chef.
yeah, he's a chef. And it's like,
He said, I'll get him to do
so
them
we're
for
all
me.
family now.
We're all
We're all family.
And it's just nice because, like, even there's no beef in that term.
Nah,
like,
because we've been,
and
like, we've all
even-
been through relationships.
even
None of us are
my-
bitter about it.
Even my teenagers, who you would think like would have some kind of like, oh, how dare you, like new bloke coming into the family. They absolutely idolise Paul to the point where my son, who has always been brought up by me, has decided to move here and lives with the Paul.
Just comes out of me.
You see, she's mad.
I love that. Yeah.
I mean, my house is a lot more tidier.
But it is now that Ben lives here.
And that's what I'm saying. And like, I know you said, fucking hell, you got rid of the fucking messy one.
The messy one.
But no. Leah's actually worse, but it's just less.
Nah,
with-
he's good. He's sad. He
He's a-
he does the dishwasher. He's alright.
But he needed to have a man in his life that he respects, that shows him how to be a proper
And he needs to be
dad
here.
and
He
how
needs to be here to do his music.
Yeah, he does. No, but not doing for music, just for life. You know, and because, like you said, he's different when he's with me because that's all he's ever had is me. He's like, you know, and he's got no one to show him you know, how to be a real man.
Yeah.
And you are a real man.
Yeah.
You're a very good man. You're a good father. You're a brilliant father. Not a good father. You're a brilliant father, and you've got good advice, and you're very fair, and you're not aggressive. You know, you are. You do like a whiskey.
I do like a whiskey.
You are a bad influence the other night when you gave him whiskey.
I did give him whiskey.
You know, but
But you know what? I was proud of him that he drank straight whiskey. He didn't put coke in it.
Pussy.
Didn't put coke in it like a little pussy.
That's not a good thing, is it?
Well, depends on your outlook.
That's giving him a taste of the pure whiskey.
He drank it like a man.
He's going to be going to parties, going like, I would like Dallimore 21, please.
Got questions?
Right, we've got a few that built up.
Oh, okay,
So,
go on.
First one is, are you looking forward to your show in York tomorrow?
I am looking forward to my show in York tomorrow,
looking
although
forward
I
to it.
feel now at this point that I'm going to be hungover, so...
Nah. Mate.
People have agreed with that.
Mate, right, listen. One thing you need to know about Paul.
Do I seem pissed right now?
I mean, it's
Your
not
eyes
seen.
are almost closed.
Listen, yeah. There's one thing you need to know about Paul, right? It doesn't matter how fucked he gets the night before a show, right? He will be at that fucking show.
Nothing stops me getting to a show.
Nothing stops this man.
I could be dead
This
of
man,
the
I've watched
plague.
this man be violently sick, right, just before a show, but still walked on stage when he's got a horrible, nasty stomach bug and he's been sick and shitting everywhere, but he still walks on stage.
Yeah, so a fucking bit of whiskey ain't gonna
So
stop me.
don't you ever worry about a little bit of fucking
And I
pissy
smashed it as well.
whiskey. And you smash it.
Smashed it.
And now I'm not just saying that. You know I am.
And then I came off and shit myself.
Yeah. You saved it, didn't you?
Yeah.
But what a true professional.
Go on, what's the next question, Rudy?
I love York, by the way. It's my
Can't wait for York tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have no TV channels ever contacted you for a special Netflix with subtitles could be an option.
Loads.
Well, we are... I don't want to go too much into it, but maybe the next special will be on Netflix. Maybe.
Be silly not to, wouldn't it, really?
Mate, that would be my life complete, I swear.
You better talk about me, innit?
Well, it'll be the next show, so you are in it.
Am I?
Like this show now.
No, the next show. You just said the next show.
No, hopefully this show, though, as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Another one, would you ever do a meet and greet for a certain amount of fans backstage at your shows?
Not backstage.
I don't like
Not
meet and greets
backstage.
because...
You could just come round to the stage door.
Yeah,
and meet
I don't.
in there.
If you want to come round to the stage door and say hello and get a picture, I don't mind that. I'll stay for however long you want. But I don't like organised meet and greets because people, the venues want to charge for them, and I don't like charging people for pictures. Yeah, I don't like it because they want to charge for security and things like that, and I just don't like. I hate charging people for pictures. I don't like doing it.
No, but you never have.
So if you want to come round, just come round to the stage door. Come round to the stage door, and then I'll be there. I'll have to walk out.
The stage door,
And
and
I'll
you come round and wait.
100% walk over and get a picture with
He'll
you.
never say, if you're outside that stage door after a show, he will never say no to a picture.
I'm not going to say no.
100%.
Of course, I'm not going to
There
say
you
no.
go.
I love the fact that you've come to a show.
Yeah, made
I
the effort
appreciate
and
you.
Paid your
So
money.
come, yeah.
And if you want one with me, I would never say no
Hmm.
either.
What would the Danny Mac look like? I will
Yeah.
also never say no.
And
Rudy-
Rudy loves.
Rudy will
getting
give you a
pictures.
blowjob. He doesn't care. He's got no morals whatsoever.
Um, been the best venue so far this tour and why?
That's a mad one. That's a hard one. What do you reckon, Rudy?
Shut up. you.
Belfast is a
Belfast
Belfast
No,
is a
I've
good
got to
one.
say that. Like, doing that Belfast full arena, 9,000, biggest show I've ever done. Get me a lad on stage as well.
Oh, that
Like,
was,
getting Alex on
yeah.
stage and having everyone turn the lights on. Just the show itself as well. It's like, I indulged myself massively because I was like, I probably did a lot longer than I would normally do. I carried on for ages, maybe probably longer than I should have. So if you were there, like, it was, I went on for about an hour and 45, I think. Just because the atmosphere was amazing. Like, it was
You
just
swap
so
and
good.
change. So what Paul does is he does.
I've got so
crowd-
much material now that I'm
Yeah.
like, I can
he
do
does crowd
different stuff.
work, but then at the first bit, but he does material. So there's lots of shows that you've cut the show in half sometimes.
No, I
based on-
do the show. I do
Yeah,
the
but
show.
you
Not, I
elaborate
don't like.
on-
Let's not say I cut the show in half because
No,
that will make
but
people
you
feel like the
elaborate.
show
No, but you
changed.
elaborate.
No,
on
the
certain
show is the
stories.
show.
Yeah.
But I can stay on stage. I can just stay
Yeah,
on
you
stage.
elaborate more on certain.
Like, I'll just chat and just stay on stage. You know what I
So
mean?
like you'll.
I was just enjoying being there. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because we had this problem last time when I did Belfast, when I was like, when people were like, "Oh, you didn't do this long. You didn't do this long at such and such." Like, I do. The show is the show. Just the show is how long it is. I'm not sure changing yet. I'm just like, when I'm on stage in front of 9,000 people, for myself personally, I'm gonna. I don't know how long. I don't know how many times I'm gonna get that. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm just gonna indulge myself a little
Yeah,
bit. I'm gonna indulge myself a little bit. I'm gonna take my time with it. I'm gonna take
But
my time with it.
sometimes-
Do some extra stuff. Do some little, just chat around a little bit. And then I got me lad on stage.
Yeah.
Got me lad on stage at the end.
That was good.
And
that
it
was
was the
lovely,
most
that.
beautiful thing I have ever seen in my entire life. It was just fucking, like, honestly, he was, like, it was just fantastic.
You were so pissed.
I'm not that pissed.
Can I just reiterate? Some of the people are actually saying you're saying full sentences with your eyes closed.
Am I? I'm pissed off.
Do you know what? I was thinking
Yeah,
exactly
I was just,
the same thing.
only because I was, like, thinking about the moment. I was thinking about the moment.
Aw. Love you. Love you.
Okay, I'm pissed. Rudy.
Fuck off. Listen.
Rudy.
If you want
Listen.
another whiskey, I'll get you on.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's just your fault, Rudy. I just hope you look at him.
I'm
Look at
sorry,
him.
mate.
Look at.
Nah, I've seen him in worse days.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have, but not on camera.
I'm
You
easy,
haven't?
mate.
Is
That,
everyone
mate, I
enjoying-
feel like that was a really heartfelt
It
thing
was,
moment.
Yeah,
That.
no, yeah.
I feel like that was beautiful.
It was a nice story, lad.
Lovely.
I feel like you ruined it by laughing about
Oh, don't. Shut up.
Who is?
Don't start crying now.
it.
Here's a good question.
Go
for
on.
both. Who's your favourite comedian?
Dave Allen.
But obviously you can't say each other.
Well, he's not going to sign me, is he?
No. I've never seen it.
Although, I do make him laugh the most.
No. Oh, you know what, right? I've got to say, if you were classing this by people who make me laugh most in
Yeah.
life, you.
Ah.
You make me
That's
laugh
an
more
honour.
than anyone else
That's
in the
an
world.
honour.
Like, that's bar none.
Yeah. What you do with me
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. You are my
Just
favourite
by,
comedian.
like, you 100% make me laugh more than anyone
Yeah,
else in the
what
world.
is it?
But if you're talking about, like, comedians
Comedians.
historically,
Yeah.
I always say Dave Allen.
Yeah.
Just because he was a genius, and like, I think, like, historically going back, looking at my childhood, I think I took a lot from his style. What do you think?
So, I have got mine changed throughout history, okay, or over time. So, I think Lee Evans was really prominent for me, and then it moved on to Mickey Flanagan.
You love Mickey Flanagan.
But then I went to see Mickey Flanagan recently. Now, Mickey, listen, yeah, right.
Don't slag him up.
Shut up. Mickey, I love you. I would love you to be... I would love, like, I love you, right. But I feel like the recent show of Mickey was... I feel like I know it's his last. And that's intentional.
Wow.
And because a lot of his stuff that he done was carried over from previous
last
tour.
show? Was it?
But just context had changed.
Oh,
See,
no.
You think now, I've been with you for 4.5 years, I've become quite knowledgeable in comedy. Right, I've seen a lot of things, I've seen a lot of people,
See how
right?
shows were.
So
I will say this right now, right? I don't, like, this is the reason, I'm not saying there's a reason you don't stand up, but, like, the reason I said it would be a good idea for you to do stand up
yeah,
is because when we first met, I don't listen to anyone. Like, I've done this for 18 years. I don't listen to anyone doing stand-up. Well, when we first met, like, we were together for a time, and she was obviously coming with me on shows and stuff like that. And she was watching me shows, and she was saying some things, and I was like, okay, whatever. But then she started saying things, I was like, interesting things, like intuitive things, and I was like, I tried to ignore it because I was like, I don't like listening to other people because I'm very precious about that because stand up is a solo thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a solo creative
thing,
and I'm quite precious about that. So I'm like, okay, no.
Yeah.
But then she said some things, especially about this show.
Yeah.
When I was trying to put this show together, I was struggling together. This tour I'm doing now, it's like a year and a half ago. I'm putting the show together. I'm struggling. I was struggling, and she was like, we sat down, and she went, why don't you do this, and this? And she put the fucking show together in a way I would have never done, better than I would have done. And I was like, oh, fuck off. And it just pissed me off. And then I put the show together that way. I did it on stage the first time I done it, I did it on stage, and I was like, fucking worked. It worked.
I don't know. Do you know what's weird?
And
I don't know where it comes
from. This is exactly what I say about it. Is like, I've got a good brain for stand up, and like that brain is obviously married with years of fucking experience as well. But like, your brain is your brain. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got your brain as well. Your brain has obviously not been married with that same years of experience, but your brain is your brain.
Yeah.
So it's there. So it's done. So like, it did what it did, and like it wrote that show. Yeah,
because Paul was like, because I used to sit there, and I don't know how I had an understanding of what he does, but I think what I grew to realise is that Paul's style in the way that he delivers a show, he's a storyteller. That is what I resonate with the most. In terms of comedians that I like and what I find funny, I can understand your style a lot more than
you're
others.
very good at it.
So, whether it comes, I don't know. Like, I've been so invested in what you do from day one, and but genuinely though, not just like tour whore fucking. Oh, I'll just go along with him and hopefully, he'll like me. You know.
That's why I said you were good to stand up though.
Yeah. So the reason why I've said it to Andy when I had my photo shoot, and I've said it to everyone. Like, people said, "Oh, what made you get into stand up?" And I was like, "Well, I know this is going to sound cliche, but the fact, Paul, because I've sat with Paul just innocently, just saying, oh, why don't you put this here, and why don't you do this, and why don't you say this, and he's actually fucking listened to me. I didn't appreciate how fucking rare that was in those moments." Until
I've never done it with anyone else.
I realised how fucking particular he is, and how Danny, loads of people.
I've got
he's
the
got
world's best
amazing comedian friends, and they all go, "Why don't you say this? Why don't you say that?" And he goes, "Nah," and he doesn't say it. But then the things that I've said, he does, and he's had sellout tours. I mean, I'm not taking any credit for what you do.
No, but you should take some credit because you've seen me take your jokes and do them on stage.
Like, literally, one of the jokes that he does in this tour, I've sat there with my mates in Plymouth and gone, that's me, that.
Yeah. Because it's you. It is you.
And
You've seen me go out. You've
but
gone, you should say
what-
that. And I've gone, fuck yeah.
yeah. But what I was going to say, like, I've always been a lover of, not a lover, like obsessed with comedy. Like my whole life before I met Paul, I've always been, from a young age, from a little child, I've always been that child that has been the person who breaks tension with laughter, with
That's
fun,
all it is
something
though, innit?
funny. Yeah.
I say this to everyone, like, everyone
I've
asks me
always
about
been
comedy.
The one that does that in groups of
Everybody
friends.
who asks me about comedy, and I say, comedy is not comedy. Comedy is breaking tension. Breaking tension. That's all. That's all you need to be an expert of. They're like, are you a comedian?
And I've
I'm a
always
comedian. I'm
done
an
that.
expert at breaking tension.
And I've always done that my whole life, and I never realised that's what I was doing
yeah. Breaking
until
tension.
I met Paul. It made me reflect on my whole life. Right, it's going to sound really cheesy, but my whole life since I was a child, of what I've been doing my whole life naturally without any teaching or learning, I've been doing is led me to when I met you. What you was doing on stage was what I've been doing my whole life.
Exactly.
And that's why where my
It's natural.
that's where my
that's
understanding
that's
of comedy and stand up comes from, is that I've been doing that my whole life and I didn't even know it. And like, and then he was the one, Paul was the one that said to me, you should do stand up. And I've got my own business, like Browse, and obviously it's been a big deal for me to go, do you know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of a step back from that and throw myself into something totally fucking absolutely terrifying and put myself out there. And it's been the most challenging thing I've ever done, because I've always done comedy, even when I've done performing arts in uni and stuff like that, but always as a character or as, like I've said before on this podcast. But Paul was the one who said, you could do stand-up, why don't you do stand-up? And we sat there and he said, you should do it. And I was like, and I've been thinking it, and I was scared to admit that I wanted to do it. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to say that I wanted to do it, because it looked like that I was going, oh, you do stand-up, so I want to do stand-up.
Yeah.
Do you know?
That's how I felt, though. That's how everyone feels.
But you was the first person that ever believed in me and said, you've got what it takes. And this guy used to do, you know, obviously he's Paul Smith, but this guy used to do comedy courses, and he used to say to me, you'd know who the people were that had it and who didn't. You've either got it or you haven't.
Yeah, I used to teach comedy courses, and I swear, like, it was horrible, because you'd know on day one who had it, who hadn't, and who would fucking fall off, who wouldn't. Not, like, and I can spot pretty basically, like,
Yeah.
But beyond that, like, she was beyond that. Like, you are. I used to
I've got
host
a long way to come, but you know.
the real skill comes from hosting open mics. I used to host open mics, so even with Adam Rowe and stuff like that, like Adam Rowe will tell you, I used to host. I've hosted open mics for years. We're nearly on 20 years. Do you know what I mean? And I hosted Adam Rowe's first open mic, and Adam Rowe did an open mic, and I went, mate, if you can do it on your first open mic, you'll smash this.
Yeah.
And he did. Do you know what I mean? And he always says that. Do you know what I mean? Same with Tony Carroll. Same with Rob Thomas.
Do you know what I love the most, which is a weird person who starts out in stand-up, right? The fact that I love hosting or MCing more than I do doing material is insane, because most comedians don't like the non-structure.
I get what you're saying, but like,
But
I think that comes from.
the non-structure.
I honestly think that comes from spending a lot of time with me, though, because you want to be in that
but
wild.
I
you
know
want-
how to speak to people.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. You want to be in that wild area where I am.
Yeah. No, but I find comfort in not having to remember shit. I'd rather, because I know that I can find words to say.
Yeah.
And I'll
But
find funny things to say.
Not many of them have had that luxury, though.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. Because, like, weirdly, people find find comfort in structure. Comedians find comfort in going, right, I've got 5 minutes. I'm saying this. I'll rehearse it, record myself. And to me, that is my fucking worst nightmare. And when I done my own show, by the way, if none of you know, but I done my own show in Manchester at the Women in Comedy Festival for an hour, and I went over. And the stuff that I'd done in that hour, I hadn't even practiced, which is mad, isn't it?
Mad.
Because for me, comfort comes in not knowing what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing a tour show and not doing any ad practice.
Oi! Sorry, the dogs have lost it. Any more questions, Rudy?
Yeah,
Right.
people are calling for a vote to get Ben now because he wants a whisker.
Ben,
Ben?
Come on.
No, you can't. What time is it?
half 11.
Rudy, tell those dogs off. You're not being... Look, they're just walking... They're just running rings round you.
Hush you!
Fighting over a toy, that's what it is.
Yeah, well, just put it away.
I'm pissed, mate. I'm
You are really pissed.
I need to go.
We're going to go now? Oh.
I can't stay here. I'm pissed.
When's the next one?
I don't know. When's that?
When we... When's the next one? When's the next one, Paul?
I don't know.
Well, we can't do one now until we... I think until...
Get to see you.
Huh? What?
I don't know.
I think we're going to have to wait until the new year, aren't we? This is just a special. So, the new year...
You were all wondering when I was drunk.
What?
I can't see exactly. I'm drunk now.
Right, let's just end this on a high. Don't talk gibberish. Come on, pull yourself together. Right.
I feel like I was doing well.
Pull yourself together. You were doing well. Right. So, this has been lovely. Right? I've drank a whole bottle of wine.
So pissed.
Paul's drank a whole bottle of whiskey. Right? And we're going to go now. This has been,
Yeah,
honestly,
it's
I appreciate you guys. I can't believe how many people we've had on. That is a lot
You
of
do
people.
all that, yeah.
Right. We've come a long way. It's been 2 years since we've done a podcast. And I hope that you guys
I love
will
you
come
all.
back.
I love you all.
That you'll come back in January. Because we have got 3 holidays. We've got Amsterdam, we've got
We will all
Disneyland,
come back in January.
and we've got Thailand. Me and Paul are going to do some lives from Thailand because we're going to the full moon party.
Mate, we're going to
For
do a
New
live.
Year.
We might do a live from Amsterdam. As I'm going to have loads of
Right,
mushies
I
and
think we
that.
should
Ow.
see. No. Stop biting the
I
microphone.
might bite the microphone.
Right, I think I've got a challenge of that when we go to Thailand for New Year, me and you.
Yeah.
Me and you. I think we should see who finds the fittest lady boy.
Can I shag on with
No, you fucking can't. Right, time to go. This is what I was talking about fucking talking shit when he's fucking drunk. And then tomorrow
think I
I'll
should be able
say,
to
do you
shag
know,
a
you
lady
said
boy?"
you wanted to shag a lady boy, and he'll go, no one ever said that, and I'll say, yeah, you did, because we've got it on camera.
I'll happily say I want to shag a lady with me.
Why do you want to shag a lady boy? Your
They're
wife's
fit.
sitting next to you,
They're
prick.
fit.
They're not
They're
fit.
so fit.
They're
Say
not.
bye.
Bye.
Take that back now, if I mean it.
Take it back. I want to shag a lady boy.
You can't even say lady boy.